wake up alarm. 3, 2, 1.
This is Ace and TJ 5G.
Hello, testing 1, 2, 3.
Ace. TJ. Riggins. Alexis. Tech D-Rob.
Every day.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Whoa. Who sat in my spot yesterday? You did? You having trouble with your ears?
Was it super loud?
It was super loud, yeah. You okay?
Yeah, I think so.
I know Rob has a little trouble hearing.
Yeah.
I said, you have a little trouble hearing, Rob?
Oh, I do. You're right.
You have very nice earbuds.
Yeah, thank you.
These are about $4, and they are very uncomfortable. So I might have to crank them a little bit.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference, though.
Yeah.
Because even when I get, I think mine are about worn down, and so whenever I go and buy a new pair, when you play with it, it's like, oh my God, it's so much louder when you get a new pair because they just wear out from being used every day.
Oh, I love y'all's poor stories. I know you got a good one, Alex. Throw it out real quick. Oh, you're sick. You don't feel like playing, do you?
I mean, I'll play a little bit, but you got me these headphones.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
At
Well,
least,
I think we did. Ace and I did.
Oh.
Yeah, as a company. I mean, I wasn't
someone
coming
got
out of the
them.
pocket on that.
Oh, I thought you gave me a present.
okay. I was going to say, well, I just found out apparently I did. So apparently I was involved in part of a present. Hey, at least she doesn't have the hood pulled up over her head today, TJ. She felt so bad yesterday. She had came in with the hood pulled up, and all you could see was like her nose and her mouth.
Yeah, because I look gross. I don't want people to see me like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
You did look gross.
I do look gross.
And today,
I still look a little gross, but hey, you guys just gonna have to deal with it. It is what it is.
Yeah,
need
so
another cough drop.
the problem today is to avoid contact with Riggins, and they sit close to each other for the camera shot because Riggins doesn't want to get sick. Not that he's not concerned about how you feel and your well-being, but first and foremost, he doesn't want to get sick.
That's the first thing he said today. He's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna get sick."
Right?
But then I ask you how you're feeling,
Yeah, of
and we
course.
talk about it.
but it does lose something when the first thing you say is, great, now I'm going to get sick. It's almost like you're asking, hopefully, that you're feeling better. Like, please say you're feeling better today.
Yeah, I don't get that.
I got to tell you something, though. I just found out, TJ, you weren't here yet a minute ago. I was having trouble posting something on Facebook yesterday. And you know, Riggins has told us before how early he goes to bed.
Yeah.
6 o'clock. It was 5:50 yesterday evening. And I was on my way. I was upstairs in my office. I was on my way downstairs to film a little promo for Live from the Living Room with my wife tonight. Then she and my son, Kate, and I were going to grab something to eat. And I couldn't get it to post to our Facebook page. So I emailed Riggins and what I wanted to post and said, hey, I can't get this to post. Would you please post this for me? I'm having a hard time with Facebook for some reason. And I noticed then I sent him this little promo video that Amanda and I had shot for Live from the Living Room that we do every Thursday night on our Facebook page. And I sent him that. And I noticed about 6:30, he hadn't gotten back to me yet. Then when I woke up this morning, I checked our Facebook page, and it got posted. And I was like, oh, so he did get it. He must have just forgotten to let me know that he got it or something. When did you post that, Riggins?
I think at midnight or 1.
Because you were already asleep at 5:50?
Yeah, well, I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, so that probably starts at like 5:30. But I was winding down. Yeah. I was probably asleep by 6:30. Yeah.
I'll keep my phone on D.
But I wake up really early.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when it gets dark earlier,
Yeah.
it kind of makes you want to go to bed or a little bit before your normal early time.
Yeah, I was up at 2. I was out walking the town at 2 a.m. So yeah, I was asleep.
How far do you and the dog walk at 2 o'clock in the morning?
I mean, we've done like 3 miles. I break a sweat.
Yeah,
It was 30 degrees this morning.
You still carry your knife with you everywhere you go?
Carry my knife. TJ taught me how to stab somebody the other day.
I know. I was here for that lesson. Yes, it was a nice little lesson he was giving her.
How to properly stab someone?
Yeah.
I have this huge knife. I just don't know how to use it.
I was like, you guys don't know how to stab anybody.
Yeah, I should have referred to.
You should have asked the pro.
Well, I mean, you're right, I've never stabbed anybody, like,
Right.
for real. But I just showed him how to use it without the knife sliding up his hand and all of that. So, I mean, I've never been president either, but I have a lot of opinions about it.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly
Let's see
right.
what's trending.
Ace TJ 5G presents the good news.
Not what it should be, but go ahead.
good news.
Let's just go. Hang on.
Here, no, I've got some good news.
Wait, give me 2 seconds. I can make that up for you, Regan.
Now trending on the Ace and TJ Show.
I was gonna say, this is not good news. Christine McVie has died. She was one of the lead singers of Fleetwood Mac, and I didn't realize. I was like, so where is Stevie Nicks? I know Stevie Nicks. Christine McVie was also a female lead singer in this rock band. So, but she's got one of my favorite Fleetwood Mac songs. That song "Everywhere." It's in all those commercials now. It's on TikTok.
I want to be with you everywhere.
That's like my favorite Fleetwood Mac song.
Yeah, really gifted writer.
She's the main singer on that song? Or
I think
Stevie
so,
Nicks?
yeah.
Oh,
On
she
that
is?
song, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they, a
It's
lot of
not
their
Stevie
hits.
Nicks.
You would be surprised. I have a montage that I didn't want to get into that right now, but there's a montage of songs that she sang lead on that are hits, and you'd be like, oh, I had no idea that was her.
Yeah.
That's the best Fleetwood Mac song, and that was all her.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have one album. I looked this up yesterday when I found out she died. They've sold well over 100 million albums worldwide, but they have one album, Rumors, their big classic, that sold over 40 million copies. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not glad she died by any means. So I'm not saying that. But I've only been a fan of a couple of their songs here or there because I can't get past what big hippie movement people they were.
Oh, were they big hippies?
Yeah, and that they did they allowed their song to be the theme of Bill Clinton's presidential campaign when he won the first time. Yeah, so they, as my dad would say, they ripped their drawers with me.
I love Stevie Nicks.
Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow, that song.
Yeah,
That's the song they use?
Yeah. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow.
And Stevie Nicks has witchy vibes, which I love.
Yeah, I think she's
a witch.
Yeah, I love it. That's why me and her, I connect with her.
vibe with that.
We vibe.
Well,
So
she's
again,
still
you can
alive.
see why
I vibe
I'm
with
not
her.
a big fan. I don't like the devil.
Yeah, right.
No, look, I'm not saying that Wiccans or whatever Stevie Nicks kind of witch she is of the devil.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
They're
know.
just not of the Christian faith that I am.
Are there Christian witches?
No.
Right below that, you'll see Cocaine Bear. And that was the story I was telling you about weeks ago. There's this new movie out with Ray Liotta and a bunch of other people, but he's one of the stars of it. But it's based on true events where this bear gets into a bunch of cocaine and just starts killing people. So the trailer hit the internet yesterday, the first trailer, and it's wild. It's kind of like Sharknado with a bear on cocaine. I mean, it doesn't look like a very quality movie.
Well, here's a little taste of the trailer here.
A lot of cocaine was lost.
No, don't eat that. Don't eat that.
Let's see what kind of effect that has on you.
The bear, it did cocaine. A bear did cocaine.
You're safe. Bears can't climb trees.
Of course I can.
Wow. So, yeah, I mean, it looked...
That's the bear talking at the, of course I can.
Oh, God. I heard something about bear attacks the other day. You know, I'm way into animal attacks. I always have been. But they said, I heard this little phrase to keep yourself safe. If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, good night. Like you're dead. If
Polar bear comes after you? Yeah.
Wow.
Forget it.
I never knew that. So if it's brown, play dead and cover your head and your neck. If it's black, try to fight back, which I find like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
How you gonna fight a bear?
I don't know. But if it's a polar bear, don't even bother.
Yeah, they're the most vicious.
Yeah.
Polar bear. I've come up against one or two in my time.
And
Yeah.
fight it off.
You know, it's a little, when they have those little tours that go around to bars and stuff in Louisiana, you know, like wrestle an alligator and win a free bar tab, fight a polar bear. It got so hot there for the polar bears, though, in Louisiana that, they had to get them out of there pretty fast.
Yeah, that's smart to fight them in Louisiana.
Took them out on a stretcher, though, when I was in there fighting them.
Oh, yeah. Good for you. And there's this wild story that is trending this morning, and I don't know if it's true or not, but you might see Jennifer Lopez trending, and it's saying Jennifer Lopez has just revealed to Time Magazine that she's doing a Whitney Houston tribute at the Grammys next year. J-Lo said, I feel like Whitney's songs fit my vocal range very well.
That can't be real. That can't be right.
I'm going to sing I Have Nothing, which is like incredible, and I Will Always Love You. And people are trying to find out if this is real or fake.
I saw that it was fake.
It's got to be.
It has to be fake.
It has to be fake, right?
First of all, why is Time Magazine interviewing Jennifer Lopez? I'm sure it would be incredible if they did. I just find it hard to believe, but it's a fun story. Like, why would she set herself up like that? Because it's not going to go well. I just love that. So those are just a few things that are now trending.
Oh, I've got a little thing, just a little something. Who you might aspire to be, guaranteed to put a smile on your face and make you go, oh. Coming up next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show. Want to see your business on Ace TJ TV? Contact us now at acetj@acetj.com. The show will be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
That's money. While we wait, we hydrate. That's what I'm talking about. A few people out there get those little sayings. It's a guy that I follow on the social medias. He's a Cajun fella. He cooks. His name's Stale Cracker. Put that on a cracker, dude. One of these days, I hope to meet him.
Really?
Yeah. You know, I just love people, Riggins.
Sure.
I'm a people person. I'm all about people.
Yes. Well,
I want to do something good for these people, the fine people of the small town called Kyle, Texas. It's just south of Austin. Hopefully it's away from Austin enough to not act like Austin. Because if they act like Austin, I don't want to help them do a damn thing.
That's why I'm surprised you want to help these people, TJ.
We need to find this out before we start helping them. If they're a bunch of Marxists like Austin is, if it's a Marxist town like their neighboring Austin, then they can go to hell.
Oh, my God.
But let's assume they're not. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt before we find out. Next month, they're trying to break a world record by assembling an entire army of Kyles. Kyle, Texas. They want to get as many people named Kyle in one place to set a record. Enough to set a record. The festival is Labor Day weekend. The record is for the most number of people being in one place with the same name. And it is it's in Bosnia where the record is now 2,300 Ivans all in one place. So they got to get at least 2,301 Kyles in Kyle, Texas. And it has to be spelled Kyles. Kyle. Now.
Well, it has to be spelled how?
Kyles.
Kyles?
Oh, you got to have a bunch of Kyles.
Oh.
Kyle.
I was like,
sorry.
I don't know one named
me for a
Kyles.
second. I was like, oh.
Sorry.
Silent S.
It's the always popular silent S.
Okay, so if we do some digging and we find out that they're not Marxists like Austin people are, I want to help them because they've tried to break this record before and they've failed. We have a vast audience, and we could give them all kinds of publicity all over this great land of ours. We can find the organizers of the event. We can interview them. We can get the word out through our other radio friends and help them break this record. I don't know but one Kyle. So it's not like we can just say all the Kyles we know can put them over the top.
Yeah, only one popped into my head immediately.
You talking about Kyle, the video guy?
Yeah.
Or videographer guy?
Yeah. The nicest Kyle in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. They would be lucky to have that Kyle.
Yeah, that's the only Kyle that I know. I think.
So we got to get over 2,300 Kyles. But I'm sure they have they've already got a base built up there.
Got to be a lot of Kyles in Texas anyway to begin
Yeah.
with. It seems like it's a good Texas name.
You get a free T-shirt.
Did they say how many they had the last time they tried this?
I didn't see it in this story. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. But I mean, if it was like 6, then we got a long way to go.
We have a lot of work to do. And they need how many? 231?
No, 2,301.
Oh, no, this is a lot harder than I thought. I was like, oh, a couple hundred, we could do that.
Yeah, but look at all the audience we have. I mean, we're
true.
huge.
But that many Kyles?
And last ratings I saw, we were number 1 with Kyles.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Like Kyle is the most popular name of Ace and TJ rabid fans.
Kyle.
Kyle.
But people would have to travel and whatnot. And like I said, though, you get a free T-shirt out of the deal.
I know 2 Kyles, and they're both hot. I feel like Kyles are hot.
You get free entry and a free T-shirt.
Okay.
For the big Labor Day festival.
Yeah, I can't find anything scrolling through 2 articles that says how many they had the last time they tried it.
Because it's a hot air balloon festival.
Now, they do have a picture. This may just be for promotional purposes. There is a picture that says Guinness World Record attempt, and there are about 23 Kyles in the picture. It's like,
Okay.
yeah, it says, participants at the 2018 gathering of the Kyles. And there aren't 50 people in this photo.
Okay. Well, Alexis, can you start trying to find the organizers of this event and all, and we'll revisit it. We'll interview them, see what we're looking at, and see if we can even help them take on this project.
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm emailing you the link right now.
Yep.
Because we like to help people.
And you said there's a hot air balloon?
Mm-hmm.
And so they're meshing the festivals. They're trying to break this record with the hot air balloon.
Yeah, it's a hot air balloon festival, and they're trying to break a record at the festival.
They call it the gathering of the Kyles.
Yeah. All right. Okay, good. So we'll get on that, and then we'll see where we are after this break and see if it's even worth pursuing.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
For over 10 years and looked at one screen and one computer system, and I found myself sitting here looking at something, and I realized I'm looking at the wrong thing, the wrong timer, and then we're on the air. Hey.
Hello. Well, I don't blame. I was busy looking at TJ's water, which I just overheard him talking to Alexis. He goes, "Yeah, this water is $28 a case." And my head about came off my shoulders. I said, "What?"
Yeah, I didn't pay that for it. It was given to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't pay $28 a case.
Thank God.
I'm sorry. I just thought of something that I didn't want to. I should tell y'all. I let you and Riggins down over the weekend because we found we went and joined Costco because somebody gave us the Costco membership as a wedding gift. We finally got around to doing it.
Yeah.
And without thinking, I took a sample while I was in the Costco.
Good. Eat the samples.
I was cruising through it. It looked good. A little
Who
dip
cares?
they had on some crackers.
Don't listen to these.
That looks good.
Bougie boys.
Yeah, but it was a sample of a shirt. He's shoplifting.
I thought it was a sample.
But this is all about samples.
Yeah, all samples. I'm sorry. But yeah, as soon as I did it, I took a little dip and I ate it. I was like, man, that was delicious. I realized it was I don't know what these little things are. They're kind of like crackers, but they're not. They look like fat pretzel, like thin long pretzels, and it had a little dip with it. I don't know. I just picked it up as I walked by. The lady was like, "You just try this? I'll try that."
Is that a fat pretzel?
Is that a fat pretzel?
I sure do. I do want those.
It's kind of a flat pretzel that's kind of wide.
Yeah.
Thin, wide, not round.
Like a crisp almost?
Almost like a crisp. That's a good term for it, yes.
Did you end up buying them?
No.
Okay, well, they just did this survey, 2,000 American adults. They said 2 in 5 shoppers at the grocery store will always go to self-checkout to avoid being judged at the register for things they bought.
Like
really?
you don't like being judged, Riggins.
Well, listen, if I wasn't getting judged, I wouldn't have the complex, but I have been judged. I've gone to get my groceries checked out, and the girl says, "Oh, are you having a picnic?" No, lady, I like chips. Can a man buy some chips without getting an interrogation?
I love that.
I like chips and weenies.
Yeah, I mean, get off my back.
Mind your biz.
I didn't have a complex before that. Am I having a picnic? And then I'm like now analyzing. I'm like, what would? No, I mean I got like one bag of chips. No, I'm not having a picnic. But now I get it. So this is not it's not only for me. You know, this has happened to a lot of people. So now 2 in 5 people are going self-checkout only.
Is that so you got judged at the self-checkout and then you get judged at that place you go to where you order the fries and she always says they serve 2.
Yeah. No, they serve 4.
4. Sorry.
So I'll have a cheesesteak and a large fry, and then they always point up to the cup and they go, "It feeds 4." I go, "What do you care?"
The Ace and TJ Show is now your favorite radio and TV show in the morning. Stream us anywhere on our YouTube channel at Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ Show.
I don't care how your day has started. This is going to make you feel better about it. It's a great story from Arizona. There's an elderly couple. He's 76. She's 72. They just got married in the very spot where they met. They met a year ago in the condiment aisle. They were both buying mayonnaise, and they met in the condiment aisle buying mayonnaise together. And then they started hanging out. They liked each other. And then he proposed to her. Where? in the condiment aisle, right there where they met, and so they just got married. In the condiment aisle, right there where they met a year ago, right where he proposed to her, and they are listen to this. I love how sweet this couple sounds here.
He goes, I'm going to go get you an engagement ring. And I go, yes, sir. I said, we met there. He wants to propose to me. I said, I want him to do it in the condiment aisle where we met.
And she looked beautiful.
You can cut that part out.
Of course she's going to cut it out, but she has to know how I feel.
I told him, I said, well, we don't have that many more years. Let's just do something dumb and stupid. Out with a bang.
He said dumb and stupid. They're so cute. He was like, you looked beautiful.
This man is going to spend the rest of his glory days being bossed around by this woman.
Yep.
She told him where to propose. She told him, let's get married, let's do it, and this is where we're going to get married.
Sometimes y'all need to be told what to do. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, and sometimes women need to be told what to do.
Yeah, I agree.
By a good man, a good, clear-thinking man. Sometimes.
Here's a question.
Does that settle in as well when I say it?
Yeah, I agree. I just said I agree
it's
with
fine with
you.
I'm talking about with the other ladies. The other women listening to the show, the touchy ones.
Sometimes you need to be told.
I do need to be told what to do.
You need to you need to go sit down and calm down.
But this man needs to call us. Oh, they already got married, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Already married. How
Now
about that?
she'll
He even
take
tried
half
to
his
say he was
stuff.
trying to compliment her, talk about how beautiful she was. See, they're going to cut that out. Like he's dumb for saying that.
Yeah.
He's trying to fill it in. But
Poor guy.
here's the thing, though. Don't they sound way older than 78 and 72? They just.
Yes, way older than 72 for sure.
Yeah, she's only 70, not only 72. She's 72, but she sounded way older than 72, I thought.
Yeah, that's how old my in-laws are. Jody's parents are 72 and 73.
Yeah,
and they don't sound or act
anything like
nearly as old as that. Man.
That was the first thing that struck me, though. Oh, what a sweet story. Man, they sound older than 72 years old, or she does. So he said, I said 76. He's 78. She's 72. They are now married, doing something dumb and stupid.
Wow.
In her words, not mine.
Poor fella. But, I mean, it's him for it. He should be able to stand up for himself at 78, and he can't. I bet he's been run over his entire life by women.
So yesterday, there's proof here, again, in more ways than one, that listening to the Ace and TJ show, specifically now trending at the top of every hour on the Ace and TJ show, proves to be very fruitful for you. You just mentioned a minute ago. You told us weeks ago about Cocaine Bear, the movie that's coming out now, Riggins. Yesterday, Riggins told us about a new trend that went viral. It's going viral on TikTok. And then there was a report about this yesterday that came out.
I've been using the Walmart version of Head & Shoulders on my face since I was in middle school because I had a dermatologist tell me the zinc in dandruff shampoo is incredible for your face. Never had a problem with my skin.
That's
Always
TikToker Elise Myers. Yes. And there was a story yesterday afternoon that I saw about this particular thing that you told us about. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday morning?
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. If you use Head & Shoulders, it's good for your skin. If you have acne, because there's zinc in the Head & Shoulders, it's apparently very good for acne-prone skin. So doctors are cool with it. I never heard that.
I should make, if I were on TikTok, I could make one like that, a life hack.
Really?
Yep. If you have body acne, using lava soap will help clear it up.
Really? What is? I don't know what that is.
It's a hand soap for, it's got pumice, one of the first soaps that have the gritty stuff in it.
Yeah.
And they would say it was for the, for dirty hands, like you've been working on your car
Greasy
and all that kind of
oil.
stuff. Yeah. And my pediatrician growing up was world renowned in little Ruston, Louisiana. His name was Dr. Everest. And he just said one time, he was real, like people didn't like him, but they knew he was the best. And he said, use lava on that. When I first started breaking out on my shoulders and stuff.
Yeah.
For that. And it worked.
Really?
So I ought to do a life hack thing.
So
on
Head
the
& Shoulders
internet.
for face acne, lava for body acne.
Yeah. I haven't had it since.
Do you
one
still,
time.
I was going to say, do you still use it to this day? And that's
I used it one time. No, I used it for a while, yeah.
Face wash is expensive, too. It's like, I was at the drugstore. It was $14 for a bottle of regular, acne face wash. That's crazy.
Ooh.
$14.
You know, my dad had a great theory when my face, when I became a teenager, and every now and then my face would break out. He's like, hey, bud, just get a cotton ball, and every night before you go to bed, put rubbing alcohol on your face, and that'll clear it right up.
Yeah.
And
A
I was
lot of
like,
people do that.
Dad,
Yeah.
is that real?
I do
It
know
dries
people
up the
that do
oil.
that. Yeah.
Well, TJ knew my daddy. You knew my dad a little bit, Riggins. It wasn't like, for medical advice,
trust that.
wasn't the first person I would go to.
Yeah.
He was like regular old rubbing alcohol, and you wake up the next morning and it felt like you'd had a facelift, like your face was pulled so tight.
It's like
what
putting
is?
sea breeze on your face. Have you,
Yeah.
have you ever done that?
Astringent.
Yeah, you're like,
Oh my God! Like, what has happened to my skin? What is going on right now? It's peeling away.
Yeah, that's about all we had as teenagers. Yeah. The sea breeze stuff.
when I started breaking out, my mom was like, "I'll go to the store and get you some
Noxzema."
Yeah, it was like, but it was like cold cream is what she got me. I was like, "Mom, this is like makeup remover. This is not going to help me." Yeah, it was like Pond's. That's what it was.
Did it work?
No.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
I love the smell of Noxzema, though.
Yeah. It does have a real fresh smell, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Lying is never a good thing. Especially when you tell a lie intentionally about someone. But is it okay if it helps you get what you want? Next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today is a monumental day in history because something happened 67 years ago today that changed my world, your world, the entire world for the better. Shows true guts, true spirit. Give you the details next.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB. Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ Show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 67 years ago today, December 1st, 1955. The late, great Rosa Parks broke the law by refusing to give up her seat on a bus to a white man in Montgomery, Alabama. She was arrested, causing a year-long bus boycott by African Americans and setting off the American Civil Rights Movement, thus changing the way we live today for the better. That's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. More show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
All right, listen carefully. We really need you to do something for us. We have a partnership with Omaha Steaks now, and we're so proud of that because Omaha Steaks has been a company and a product, all their products that we've loved for a long time. And it's always great whenever we can partner with a company that we use, personally, because we know how great they are and all. So omahasteaks.com, and the promo code TJ is where you can order these delicious top cut steaks, like different cuts, like filet mignon and ribeyes, and they also have chicken and burgers and all that stuff. You can get all of this in a holiday pack, delivered to someone else or delivered to you as a gift to yourself, and you're going to love it. Use the promo code TJ because they're the sponsor of Fend for Yourselves, which is my cooking show on YouTube. So if you use that promo code TJ when you order omahasteaks.com, then you're going to give you $30 off. So it's a $30 off coupon, so to speak, whenever you use the promo code TJ. Now, there's a minimum order may be required, but you're going to love this. And you're going to, if you've got anybody in your family or your friends that you don't know what to get them, or they're living somewhere else, this is perfect. omahasteaks.com, promo code TJ. omahasteaks.com, promo code TJ.
It's rare that I think a Today in History is so important that we should talk about it several times. But this is the day that I think that gets grossly overlooked. 67 years ago today, 1955, December 1st, Rosa Parks broke the law by refusing to give up her seat on a bus to a white man in Montgomery, Alabama. She was arrested, knowing she would be arrested. That started the year-long bus boycott by African Americans and set off the American Civil Rights Movement. You say whatever you want to say about people say, I've got the guts to do this or that or the other. In 1955, you're a black lady alone sitting on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama, knowing you're about to be arrested, but deciding I am not going to just get up and sit at the back of the bus because this white guy says I need to give up my seat. That's guts.
Yeah, she was a G.
Like, that's real. I thought so many people get so overblown about their quote-unquote accomplishments when it comes to civil rights and all that kind of stuff when they didn't really do anything. This is somebody who put everything on the line.
How old was she at the time that happened? Do you know?
I don't know. She was. I thought she was in her 20s, or early 20s.
Yeah.
I'll look it up in a second. Just that and like the Civil Rights March. When you get to that bridge, and you know in Montgomery, when I cross that bridge, they've got clubs and dogs, and they're going to beat us, and we just walk right across. It's like that. Mm-hmm. That's guts right there, man.
And I remember doing a report on Rosa Parks when I was young. I think I was probably about in the 6th grade. And when I looked her up in the encyclopedia, it said that she was a G.
Yep.
That's exactly what it says. It's the first line. Rosa Parks was a G.
She's one of the original Gs.
She's an OG.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, it didn't show much about her gangster life.
I take that back.
Because isn't that what G stands for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She wasn't.
Yeah.
Shut up.
She was 42.
Yeah, I thought she was older.
I thought she was in her early 20s, but she was 42.
Good for her.
Yeah, I just think.
You go, girl.
And I know if you're watching on YouTube in a minute, we do a Today in History clip that runs on YouTube every day, and that's the Today in History clip. So it's kind of overkill if you've already seen it or whatever. But I just think this is a really cool day that just doesn't seem to get mentioned at all anymore.
Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5. Thanks for watching Ace TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back.
Hey, if you missed TJ and Jody's house this week, you missed something great. Y'all know what me and Jody does. We burn it down. We burn it down. I'll tell you what, I say next week we start with a theme on the drinks. So next week's gonna be Long Island iced tea theme. We meet up in here. It's gonna be Long Island teas.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
By the way, I have a new nickname that came out of being at the Mighty Meeple the other day. Dungeon Daddy Ace.
Oh, God. You just ruined it forever. Knew I shouldn't have let you go over there.
I'm the dungeon master is who I am.
Ew.
What were you doing over there?
Filming a commercial.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why? What do you know?
Because Alexis was unavailable and Rob can't stand up straight.
Okay.
It's basically what
Yeah,
it was.
the time had to change. When the time changed, Alexis wasn't available to be there, and then technically Rob, it's like didn't want to put him through that.
Did you try to speak knowledgeably about the Mighty Meeple?
Here's what I did.
Yeah.
Spoke knowledgeably about the Mighty Meeple. My man Kyle was right there. He was, I had done some research.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to my sister who likes Magic the Gathering, and she was able to give me a couple of phrases to use. And then Kyle was able to, as we talked about different things, he was like, hey, here's it's this, this, and this. Okay, got it. And make sure I was using the proper wording, so didn't try to do too much, did a nice job.
Has anybody seen the commercial yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I'm sure you did.
Todd hasn't finished putting it together. This was just Thursday night.
Just fake it till you make it, bud.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, from heretofore, I like to be known as Dungeon Daddy Ace.
Did you tell them that's your new name over there?
It's in one of the commercials.
Oh,
You use
great.
it in the commercial.
Awesome.
There we go.
I'm sure they'll love that.
Knew we'd eventually get there.
Yeah, well,
I'm sure they're going to love it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Made Kyle laugh when I was there.
Kyle laughs at everything.
Well,
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So, wow, that's amazing. Hilarious.
He's
No, I
like,
can't
"Whoa,
wait to see
funny."
this.
yeah, look forward to sharing that with everybody. So we filmed a couple of things. I don't know what's going to make the final cut.
Hopefully that doesn't.
Yeah, I've seen. Well, Alexis and Rob did the first commercial. That was good. They did a good job with that.
Yeah, we done a few of them. It was fun.
Huh. Are you going to go play some of these games now that you've been over there and learned about
I
it?
thought I might roll up Saturday and see what's going on.
Really?
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
like
This
fun.
is eye-opening, isn't it?
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel. TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Proof that the Ace and TJ app allows you to not miss the show anywhere you go. And we had a cool tweet this morning. Our friend Scotty G from Florence is traveling in Germany, and he showed a picture out a train window listening to the Ace and TJ show while traveling, #Germany. I think that's cool. That's really cool we get those. That when people who are in the military like tweet us or send us a Facebook message or an Instagram message from around the world in different places where they're listening, I like to know what time that they're listening to. It's cool, like 7 o'clock at night here in India. I don't know. Do we have troops in India? That's probably a bad example.
Yeah, we got them everywhere.
Do we? Okay.
Our boys.
Our boys. Anytime we can entertain our boys and do our little part to help out, we're proud.
Origato.
Is that what they say in India?
I think so.
Yeah. Why are you shaking your head, Alexis?
Because you guys are dumb.
Showing our support as best we can. So, the other day, a couple of weeks ago, Riggins shared a story with us of a lady who admitted she had lied about her nanny and continued to lie. about her nanny. Apparently, I've never been involved in the nanny world, but it's a must be a pretty hard-nosed, tough business when it comes to finding and then keeping a quality nanny. And I know nothing about this, but this lady was explaining that she had posted on some type of confession thing that she lies to all of her friends, saying that she struggles with this nanny. It's been a real hassle because the nanny's not really a great person and is not doing a very good job. She's thinking about firing her, but she feels bad if she fires her because the nanny doesn't have anything, and blah, 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 blah. And on about how aggravated she is with this nanny all the time. The reality of the situation, she admits, is the nanny is phenomenal. Right? She's awesome. Why does she lie then? Because she doesn't want another family trying to steal the nanny away and take them to their family with a better deal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's apparently super competitive in the nanny industry when you get a good one. Who knew?
Who knew?
And now, obviously, she doesn't know. The nanny has no idea that the lady is lying about her. And if you were to find that out, would that be something you would go to the lady and say, hey, please don't tell people I'm terrible? I'm loyal to you. That would make me less loyal to you to find out you've been lying to everybody, telling them that I'm terrible at my job.
Absolutely.
I understand the philosophy, but don't make me look bad to people, say bad things about me in an effort to make yourself happy. Mm-hmm. But we got to talking about it and posted last night. There's a reason this lady, there's the reason she lies about the nanny. It's a competitive situation. She lies to protect something good that she's got. But who did you lie about and what were you trying to get? Like, I lied about them to get blank. Did you tell your boss, hey, I don't know if you know or not, but like Alexis drinks a lot. Sometimes she comes to work and she seems like she could be a little drunk, because that gets you a leg up on getting the promotion. Like, you admit you lied, not just about something, but you lied about a person, about someone. There's a lady who posted on our Facebook page that she lied to the doctor that delivered her son. She convinced him that the other doctor said she could get her tubes tied. She was 24 years old. So she lied about the other doctor, his partner, saying, no, he said I could get my tubes tied. Because he wasn't the one that delivered the baby. His partner had to deliver the baby for whatever reason. She said, I lied to the doctor that delivered my son and convinced him that his partner had agreed to tie my tubes. I was about to turn 24. The partner had said, no, absolutely not.
But that's not something you can decide on your own?
My mom wanted to do it when she was younger, too, and they didn't let her do it.
Huh.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
weird.
know that. Seems to me like if I told you to tie my tubes.
Do it. Just do it.
If you're an adult.
Right.
But what a great example. So the two doctors are partners, and she lies about one of them. He said, no, he said I could. And got it done.
Did they then go arrest her and come back and untie them?
I don't know.
Forcibly untie them?
So here's the key. Whoa. Tell us about someone. It's got to be somebody. You told a lie, not about something like I'm older than I'm not as old as I said I was. No, you told a lie about someone. Like, you knowingly lied about another person, besmirched their good name to gain an advantage. What were you trying to get? Did you tell you told some girl, hey, that guy, he's a terrible person. Like,
yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah. Just so she doesn't go out with him, so you can go out with her, whatever the case might be.
That seems innocent, too.
Yeah. I lied about them to get blank. At the Ace TJ show. So we need to know the person you lied about and what you were trying to get and what was the lie that you told, how it turned out. Next.
The Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Breaking and entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com. Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at BradhamBrothers.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with Breaking and Entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line, because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv. Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Top of the hour, we give you the hottest trending topics in Now Trending with Riggins, sponsored by the Johnson Group. Any commercial cleaning needs you may have, office space, medical building space, doesn't matter. The Johnson Group currently takes care of over 15 million square feet of office and medical building space every single month in the greater Charlotte area. Go to acetj.com/clean. That's acetj.com/clean to find out more about the Johnson Group.
There's a new term on the internet that I saw that I absolutely love. Maybe you might feel some kind of way about it, as Alexis would say, but she's a mom of 4, and she lets their kids shave their hair, drink coffee, do it. They're what we call a free range family, where it's basically, the traditional rules that you might have growing up in a household with a mother and a father and children. Those traditional rules don't apply. It's free range. You kind of let kids, live out whatever they want to do, and that includes drinking coffee at a very early age and shaving their head and dyeing their hair if they want. And listen,
very similar to how you were raised, Riggins.
I think it's pretty much spot on. But a free range family.
Yeah, that they don't abide by the rules of a civil society.
Yeah,
is what it is, and they're idiots. They're plain idiots.
I think this baby that Amanda and I are going to be having in June, I'm just going to be, because I'm old, man. I'm going to be free range dad.
Free range.
So I'm thinking about shaving my hair. Go for it.
Do whatever you want.
I'd do it, man. Let's try it and see how it turns out.
Is it?
You think I should tell mom? No.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that both parents kind of have to be on board. To have a free range family.
I bet their house stinks.
I'm sure
that was what I thought.
But probably got roaches and rats crawling all over the place. Hey, it's free range, because that tells me that they're just lazy.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot of effort and time and all to enforce rules on children, to raise them in a way that they're going to fit into a civil society.
Yeah.
It's just laziness, just to go do whatever you want. We'll call it a free range. We're not making any rules and all of that. And then these kids end up getting hurt too.
You think?
Yeah.
Makes it super easy to be a parent when you don't have to do anything.
Sure.
Yeah, but it almost seems like it'd be more chaotic because now the kids are drinking coffee. These
Right.
kids in the story were 7, 9, 5, and 2.
They're all juiced up on coffee?
But if you don't care, if you don't care whether the house gets torn up or whether, what the kids are doing, who cares?
Yeah, that's true.
How chaotic it is.
Isn't that nuts?
Crazy.
I like the term, the free-range parent.
I did too.
Yeah.
I love it.
Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G. This is Ace TJ TV. The Ace and TJ Show will be right back.
Hey, it's Ace, and if you're into games, TCGs like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering, I am standing in your little piece of heaven. It's the Mighty Meeple in Concord. This is dual lands from the Unlimited set. Cards from every Magic set for the past 30 years. It's all right here. Commander decks, all of them for the past 20 years. And when it comes to the biggest game in the world, Pokemon, they've got everything from base set to the most recent games. As you can see, there's always something happening at the Meeple. If you're looking to power up your games, check them out, the Mighty Meeple, acetj.com/games.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
So, you lied about someone. For some, and maybe I'm wrong. For some reason, that seems to make it worse. You lie about someone in order to get something you want. It's not just lying. It's bad enough that you lie, but then you lie and it makes somebody else look bad. That's the thing. And they have no idea what's happening to them. I have a DM from Twitter said, please keep me anonymous. I am actually ashamed of this now. But there was a guy at my work in college who I was into, but he was more into another girl that we worked with. She was very sweet and nice, but I convinced him that she was secretly very sexually active with a friend with benefits, and I made her sound slutty. We ended up dating for about a year.
Oh, really? See, that would have encouraged me. I'm like, heck yeah.
Yeah, I want to be another one on her list.
That's messed up, though. That poor girl. It seems more scandalous when you lie about a woman than a man.
Yeah, she admits. She was very nice.
Yeah, I'm sure she was.
She's like, she's a big old hole.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
You don't want no part of this.
Yeah.
But if you lie about a guy and say he's like a scumbag, you don't want to date him. He's a total loser. I don't even think that's a bad thing.
No, you're like, ooh, girls are dumb. They're like, ooh, I want to date him more.
What do you mean you don't think it's a bad thing?
I just don't think it's as bad if you lie about a guy. But to lie about a woman and call her all those nasty names, I think it seems worse.
So you tell a woman that a guy's a scumbag.
Yeah, ruin his reputation, all that stuff. It just doesn't seem as bad.
Doesn't seem to be as bad as ruining a woman's reputation. It's the same thing.
No.
No, because most guys, like, you already think they're scumbags anyways.
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
yeah, you assume they're gross.
Yeah,
and
they're gross, and they just are sleeping around and stuff.
So Alexis, you assume that every guy that approaches you, that tries to hit you assume every guy starts out he's probably not a good guy. He's probably a scumbag.
I'm sure. I at least think that he's probably sleeping around and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. It's 2022. It's the world we live in.
I don't know if this one counts, but Kat said, I told my kids that Santa was fat because he eats all the naughty children. So she goes, technically I lied about Santa because I didn't want to stand in line and take pictures that day because the line was long.
Oh, that's the worst.
Wow.
I don't lie on Santa like that.
Yeah, I didn't want to stand in the line to get for hours to get a picture with old Kris Kringle. So why would I put them in his vicinity for snacking?
That's so messed up.
That's
Yeah,
not good.
I mean, it's Santa, but still, you get the idea.
Don't lie about Santa.
Yeah.
He knows.
He does.
I don't like that one.
It just seems really wrong to make somebody else out to be something they're not. I mean, it is really wrong, obviously, but worse than normal. You know what I mean? Like, you should be ashamed of that. You're lying about somebody else, making them be a dirtbag just so you can get whatever you want, a promotion. Why does your face light up, Riggins?
Yeah, because it's to get something. It's not like it's just for just for the fun of it. You're going to get something out of it, so it makes it okay.
Makes it okay if you were wanting to go out with a girl and there was another guy that she was kind of interested in and you made him sound like a total dirtbag.
Yeah, I would.
Done and done.
Murdered people.
Wouldn't bother you in the
Murdered
least.
people.
Yeah.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Oh, this is me. We're going to do, we'll get to all the top trending topics coming up next in Now Trending.
The Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today is a monumental day in history because something happened 67 years ago today that changed my world, your world, the entire world for the better. Shows true guts, true spirit. Give you the details next.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB. Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 67 years ago today, December 1st, 1955. The late, great Rosa Parks broke the law by refusing to give up her seat on a bus to a white man in Montgomery, Alabama. She was arrested, causing a year-long bus boycott by African Americans and setting off the American Civil Rights Movement, thus changing the way we live today for the better. That's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. More show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Let's go boom. It's December 1st. You've already got to start thinking about New Year's Eve plans, all your holiday plans. Make those reservations now, especially if you want to sit 21 stories above the city in one of the coolest places in town. It's Fahrenheit. Great food, great drinks, great service, and an atmosphere that can't be touched. Whether you're indoors or outdoors, it's phenomenal. FahrenheitCharlotte.com to make your reservations today, especially for New Year's Eve. They've already got that underway. FahrenheitCharlotte.com.
All right, now it's a little bit of a quandary here, as I am always trying to stay woke. You know, that's my goal every morning when I wake up, is to fix something that is unwoke in my life and make it woke. But sometimes I make it worse when I'm trying to be woke and follow, because the rules change, it seems like, every day. For example, just this simple story. A guy in New Hampshire accidentally threw out his wife's wedding rings, and they were sitting on a paper towel after she had cleaned them. But then the story reads, sanitation workers helped dig through a mountain of trash and found them. Okay, so here I am. I don't use the word worker in the United States because it's a communist word. It comes from communism. We have employees in a capitalist system, not workers. Workers come from the communist concept. But then again, would you call them sanitation employees? But you can't call them sanitation men anymore because they're not just men. Yeah. So the only thing I came up with that I think is fitting to keep from hurting anybody's feelings is garbage people. Either garbage people or trash people. Is that not, would that work?
I don't know. Are we sure it's garbage or trash?
Sanitation.
Could there be other types of sanitation?
Well, rubbish. You're a rubbish person.
Oh, I like rubbish person.
What do you do for a living? Oh, you're a garbage person. You're a trash person.
Oh, I deal with rubbish.
Look at all the. You're one of the trash people.
Trash person. No, that's not nice.
Yeah, you can't call them trash people. I think that's
you're
bad.
a dumpster guy.
Yeah.
No
trash guy.
You see, it's maddening.
It's a quandary.
It's absolutely maddening.
See your quandary, TJ.
Sanitarian.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, that's kind of good.
That's nice.
Or would that be where they worked? Where somebody would work at a sanitarium?
A sanitarium. Yeah, well, because it used to probably be garbage person or whatever it was, and then it was sanitation.
Well, it used to be garbage men. Yeah,
yeah.
but you can't.
What time is the garbage men coming back?
Garbage people, then that's offensive too.
So we've taken one step forward, two steps back, kind of.
Exactly.
It's not good.
What do we do? What do we do?
Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com. Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at BradhamBrothers.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now with Breaking and Entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams.
Wait, so Alexis is sick again today, and you didn't do anything yesterday to try to make yourself feel better?
I did. I drank medicine and I made ramen noodle soups.
Okay. I thought you said you hadn't taken any medicine.
No, I took medicine,
okay.
yeah. But
She was down on it when
And
she
I
was
don't
here.
take medicine, but I'm desperate.
Make sure you don't miss Wiggins Weekend Review. Wiggins Weekend Review is every Friday on the Ace and TJ show. It also has its own podcast. Very easy to find. It's this funny song that he does, and sponsored by Calitrin. Our friends at Calitrin have a great deal going now. When you order one, you get one free. When you buy two, you get two free, unlimited. Just on and on and on and on. Go to acetj.com/weight loss.
Now trending on the Ace and TJ show.
So apparently Elon Musk, the CEO of Twitter, met with Tim Cook yesterday, the CEO of Apple, and they kind of hashed things out. Elon posted a video from the Apple Park, which is the headquarters of Apple, which is a beautiful building in wherever they are, in California.
China.
It's in China. But he said, Elon claims that Tim Cook's never alleged that they would take Twitter out of the App Store. Tim Cook said that's not going to happen. So, and we were right on the cusp of an all-out war between those guys, because Elon Musk was saying, why do you hate free speech, Apple? Like calling them out publicly, and then the next day they're, meeting at the Apple headquarters. And I guess getting things hammered out between the two guys, two very powerful people in the world.
But they do bow to China. Apple does.
Yeah, I mean, with this, we were talking about it yesterday with the airdrop feature being disabled in China, so protesters couldn't communicate.
Yeah,
it was pretty scary.
Yeah,
I don't know.
The war though is between Apple and LeBron, seeing which one's going to bow to China first. Well, I thought that was the war that was brewing.
Very possible.
But then The Rock busts through and he's like, "I'll do it."
Don't worry, guys. I'm here. I'm going to fix everything. People are criticizing Rebel Wilson because she's got a new clothing line. If you don't know Rebel Wilson, she's an actress. I think she's from Australia or New Zealand, one of them.
She's Fat Amy.
She was Fat Amy. She's got a clothing line, and people are complaining that there's a lack of plus sizes. It goes from everywhere from extra small to extra large. And that's it. And people are saying, well, you were Fat Amy. You now have a clothing line, and now since you're thin, how do you just abandon, the people that supported you? I guess they're just complaining about it.
But
I don't know
supported her.
Huh?
We all supported her. Plus size, minus size. I mean, everybody likes her.
Is it her responsibility to accommodate every size because she at one point was plus size or whatever it is?
It's not her responsibility.
Yeah,
I mean, it seems like it would make a better business sense. But to me, it would make good business sense to accommodate as many sizes as possible if it's profitable.
Yeah.
I'll just never understand extra small and size 0.
What do you mean?
How can you be a size 0?
I was a size 0.
Yeah, but 0 is not a size. It's 0. It's nothing.
There's even double 0.
Yeah. How does that even happen? How is that possible?
But I heard that Rebel Wilson's statement to this was, look, these clothes wouldn't have looked good on me when I was that big. So that's why I'm not offering them to the people who are what size I used to be.
Could be.
Is that not? Did I hear that incorrectly?
I don't know. I didn't read that far into the article, but that's crazy.
Fat Amy would have looked terrible in this in these joggers.
Whoa.
But the new Rebel, I'm kicking it.
Looks great.
What a statement from Rebel Wilson. That is unbelievable.
She may not. I may be paraphrasing completely.
Yeah.
Don't quote him.
I like that. I may be paraphrasing completely.
The whole thing. Spotify is currently the top trending topic right now because they're doing this thing called Spotify Wrapped that shows users, what they listen to the most. And we got a lot of nice comments yesterday. A lot of people, the Ace and TJ showed up on a lot of people's Spotify as the most listened to podcast of the year. So love that. Thank you for the support.
Yeah, Drake was the most streamed artist in the United States last year.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Drake, Taylor Swift, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny, the biggest streamed artist in the world.
Say it, Alexa.
Represent Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
El Conejo Malo.
What?
That's Bad Bunny in Spanish.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Conejo Malo.
Now you know. And then right below that, you'll see Christine McVie trending. She was one of the lead singers of Fleetwood Mac, who died yesterday at the age of 79. And those are just a few things that are now trending.
Okay, there has been something that has hit the market now. Nobody even knew we were in need of this in our society, but a lot of people think it's a great idea. I think it's pretty innovative. Others say that it's a cry for help. So we're gonna find out what you think a cry for help is in our society. Coming up next.
The Ace and TJ Show. This is Ace TJ TV. The Ace and TJ Show will be right back.
Hey, it's Ace, and if you're into games, TCGs like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering, I am standing in your little piece of heaven. It's the Mighty Meeple in Concord. This is dual lands from the Unlimited set. Cards from every Magic set for the past 30 years. It's all right here. Commander decks, all of them for the past 20 years. And when it comes to the biggest game in the world, Pokemon, they've got everything from base set to the most recent games. As you can see, there's always something happening at the Meeple. If you're looking to power up your games, check them out, the Mighty Meeple, acetj.com/games.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple team, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
It's the 7 a.m. hour. Thanks for spending your morning with us, and thanks for watching while you drink your coffee. This is the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Ace TJ 5G brought to you by O'Connor Insurance Associates. They've been in business since January of 2000, and they understand that the price of insurance has skyrocketed, so they want to find you the best deal for you, your family, your business. All you got to do is head over to acetj.com/O'Connor to get started.
So today's December 1st, and you've probably already heard somebody say this. If you haven't, you'll hear it at some point today. Man, it's hard to believe it's already December 1st. But it is December 1st, and one of the fun things I like to do at the beginning of every month is share things. Oh, no, there's a list that comes out every month of things to look forward to in this month. So, for example, things to look forward to in December.
Okay.
And then go through how many of these things TJ has not looking forward to. For example, there is a lot of sporting action. College football bowl games start in December. NFL is, in high gear in December because they expand the days that they play because college stops playing every Saturday. And there's the World Cup that still runs through December 18th.
College football, yes. The rest of it, no.
Not interested. Okay. In movies, the action comedy Christmas movie Violent Night opens tomorrow.
Hell yeah. We're already set to go see it next weekend. No, I am.
Are you really?
Yeah, the only thing that I don't like about it is that it's got that whiny John Leguizamo in it.
Okay.
Who's just like, he's Hollywood's town crier now. It's just like everything that comes up.
All right, let's see. Emancipation by Will Smith. It's Apple TV on the 9th.
No, I don't have Apple TV until Ted Lasso come back on.
The Whale with Brendan Fraser is out the same day.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to see that.
Yeah.
Me too. All right. You're not playing the game, Rob.
I know. I'm just saying. It looks good.
Well, don't comment unless you're being
Sorry.
played. These.
Oh. He said, shut up.
Let's see.
You don't move your game piece when somebody else is rolling the dice.
I mean,
Sorry. It just looks like a
the
good
game has
movie.
rules, Rob. The game has rules.
I'm sorry.
He did say, yeah, but I was just saying.
Oh, well then.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Then chime in whenever.
We play this game at the first of every month, and Rob knows the rules.
I've only done that one time. Sorry.
Okay, let's see. Lots of holiday specials on TV, including the People's Choice Awards are next week.
Oh, no.
Knowing TJ doesn't care about that.
No.
Too Hot to Handle is back on Netflix the next Wednesday.
What was that? What is that one?
That's where the super hot people go to.
Oh, no.
Well,
If it's a reality show type thing like that,
well,
no.
that's your loss, my friends.
No.
That is your loss. You like that one, Riggins?
That's a good one.
Yeah. And Harrison Ford's new Yellowstone prequel series 1923 hits Paramount Plus on the 18th.
I'll give that a try. But I think Taylor Sheridan's running out of ideas.
Yeah, I would agree. Okay. Well,
Bless him.
We got more out of this month than normal.
Yeah.
TJ's interested
Hey, I'm in
in.
the holiday spirit.
Ace TJ 5G. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com. Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with Breaking and Entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Hey, Ace.
Yeah.
Before we get to the cry for help thing, I don't know if you saw our friend Natalie Pasquarella. Natalie Pasquarella is a news anchor, and we love her a lot. She's in New York now. She's a works for the NBC affiliate in New York, and every year covers the lighting of the Christmas tree, which they did last night.
Okay.
And in Rockefeller Center, and she had always has such glowing things to say when she posts pictures of herself with Mario Lopez, your favorite.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. He may be a nice person. I just could do without ever having to see him again.
How does he get a gig?
Who, Mario Lopez?
They stick him all kinds of places. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind him. I don't think he's, what you call a blistering talent. You know, just.
I saw him dancing the other day on Instagram or TikTok, and it was like on some thing called A Minute with Mario.
Yeah.
First off, lame.
But he is a good dancer.
He's a decent dancer.
He's been dancing his whole life. Didn't he win Dancing with the Stars? Did he win it?
I don't know. If he did, he shouldn't.
Don't make him say nice things about Mario Lopez.
I'm not going to say nice things about Mario Lopez. I don't know why I can't stand him. I just don't like him.
And you could sail a cruise ship through those dimples.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. I think everybody on the show likes a hot pocket, right? Everybody likes a good hot pocket.
Yep.
I even like a lean pocket,
Yeah.
That's what all the in-shape, healthy people are eating is the lean pocket.
The lean pocket.
Yeah, they live on them.
It's a lean pocket.
It's got less fat.
Yeah.
Are you eating a hot pocket? No.
They put broccoli in those.
But they have teamed up, the Hot Pocket people have teamed up with a clothing manufacturer, and they've created cargo shorts that have a real hot pocket in them. It's an insulated pocket that you put the hot pocket in when it's steaming hot, and you make it, where you can take it to go. Okay? Because everybody knows if you eat a hot pocket right when it comes out of the microwave, you're going to scald your mouth. It's going to be bad business. You're going to just tear it up. So you got a person walking around. Maybe they do two of them. They got two hot pockets. They eat one, put the other one in their cargo shorts, insulated pocket for later. Now, I've told y'all before, when I was growing up, I went to school with a girl named Rachel in Winfield, Louisiana, and she would, on grilled cheese day, she would take anybody's sandwiches they didn't want, and then she would store them in her pockets and walk around with grilled cheese sandwiches in her pockets all day, there when she needs them. So she was ahead of her game here. But one might say that if you have to get insulated pockets on your cargo shorts to store hot pockets so you can just eat them on the go or whenever you might feel the urge, that's a cry for help.
I would agree.
That is a cry for help. Not just help with, you could be not overweight. You could be an in shape person doing that, but it just seems unsavory. You know what I mean? Just
would you have to stop? You should, I think, stop at some point and think, I'm about to buy a pair of shorts expressly because it allows me to keep food warm while out walking.
Yeah, because you start with a hot pocket, and then the next thing you figure out, it doesn't have to be a hot pocket to keep it warm. So you're just you're dumping some hot queso in your pocket, and you walk around when in one cargo pocket, queso in the other, and you're just taking the chip into the queso in your pocket and then eating it out. That's.
Yeah, when looking at him yesterday, Riggins or Alexis One pointed out, great for hash browns.
Yeah,
perfect for hash browns.
Okay, so I wasn't here yesterday, so I didn't know y'all had discussed this. But what is it when you see somebody doing something now that you think, well, that's just a cry for help? For example, Alexis's desk is a cry for help.
I don't care.
Look at it.
Yeah, well, we've gotten to the point where we care.
Look at it. But we can't have her do anything about it, Ace, unless we're going to make Rob do something about his, because his is always messier than hers.
Yeah.
But the difference is that we don't have to look at Rob's.
That's right.
Completely all the time during the show and everything. But
just don't look this way.
Riggins thinks that's a cry for help.
Yeah, Riggins said it, not TJ.
I love this. What's a cry for help?
I think people who go overboard showing off every little thing that their significant other does for them. You know what I mean? And pumping it up really. And this has gone on before social media too. My mom had a friend whose husband was just a jerk. I mean, just treated her like crap and all. But she would go around every little thing that he did. She would just blow it up like, oh, he's so good to me. He's so good to, overcompensate for the fact that he's not. So you'll see that all the time.
Right.
Oh, look, my sweetie left this note for me. And it basically just says whatever he would like her to do. And then love you at the bottom of it. He loves me so much, that's a cry for help. That you have to go overboard to try to prove to people that your significant other cares about you or dotes on you.
Some would say that if you go into a convenience store, I'm not saying I say this, I'm just saying some would say that if you go into a convenience store and the guy in the beer cave recognizes you and says, hey, I'm all out of cases until this afternoon, you had to get an 18-pack, that could be perceived as a cry for help.
Yeah.
Or you know what else could be described as a cry for help? Somebody who
Tell 'em,
runs
Riggins.
around their own domicile. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do it because I have too much respect for you, but I think we all know what
you're
I'm
a good
talking
person.
about. Go off.
I was ready too. I was like, go.
Get him. I think it's a cry for help. Someone who pulls up in front of a store and doesn't park in a regular parking spot because they're only going to be a minute. That's someone crying to be in therapy for narcissism.
That's a good one.
Possibly a sociopath.
What if it's like in the really early morning and you got a bad back and you just want 2 energy drinks from the convenience store?
Get you a sticker, a thing to hang from your.
I did that this morning.
Yeah. Well, then you have narcissism, and possibly you're a sociopath.
But he was literally crying for help because of his bad back. So this is, I mean, he was actually crying when he got out of the car.
Mm-hmm. Well, that may be okay. All right. So, what do you see in the world, or somebody you know that's just a cry for help?
Oh, these are gonna be good.
What is a cry for help according to you? Send us a DM or comment on our social medias at the Ace TJ Show. Let's go.
Ace. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today is a monumental day in history because something happened 67 years ago today that changed my world, your world, the entire world for the better. Shows true guts, true spirit. Give you the details next.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB. Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ Show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at BradhamBrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 67 years ago today, December 1st, 1955.
The late, great Rosa Parks broke the law by refusing to give up her seat on a bus to a white man in Montgomery, Alabama. She was arrested, causing a year-long bus boycott by African Americans and setting off the American Civil Rights Movement, thus changing the way we live today for the better. That's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. More show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
You're buying, you're selling, maybe you're looking to invest. It doesn't make any difference. When you're dealing with property, you need someone with experience, someone who can guide you, someone who knows, for lack of a better term, the tricks of the trade to help you maximize your opportunities. That is Chambers & Associates Realty, a team of people with a lot of real estate experience who know how to help you every step of the way. 704-439-6232, 704-439-6232, or online at lkncharlottehomes.com/AceTJ. That's lkncharlottehomes.com/AceTJ.
All right, they must have surveyed nothing but a bunch of ultra rich people here for this study, because they ask what the 10 rudest sports fan behaviors are, like when you go to an athletic event. So it must be rich people, because it's so expensive to go now to any professional game or whatnot. And the top 10 most rude: getting drunk, cutting in line, heckling, blocking the aisle, not attending to their children, using profanity, squatting in seats that aren't theirs, repeatedly leaving their seats, and talking on the phone. I don't care if they're talking on the phone.
It didn't bother me, but I do. I find it annoying when people repeatedly leave their seat, time after time, up, down, up, down, up, down.
You know what I think the most rude thing is? It wasn't even mentioned here, and it's hands down the rudest thing, is when somebody is cheering for the other team. I hate that.
So annoying.
I really hate it when you're watching sports in a bar and you got a team that's playing that you want to win, and then other people are cheering for the other team.
Yeah.
I'd try to get them kicked out, but it never works.
Rude.
Never works.
Super rude.
You know why? Because managers of sports bars are afraid. And they just let this rude behavior continue over and over and over again. But I do think it's rude when, like, say you leave some city that you couldn't support yourself in and live a good life, like say New York,
right?
And then you come to the land of milk and honey in the South, and you go to that sporting event and make sure you make a big spectacle of yourself cheering for the New York team when they come to town. That's ridiculous. And they should be removed. Why are you cheering for something? You never cheer for the new team, the team that provided you a land where you can live comfortably.
That's one of the things that when we first, I'll never forget that. We first moved here. TJ and I were going to the Saints-Panthers game. And it's going to be weird cheering for the Saints. He goes, I'm cheering for the Panthers. I said, why? He goes, we get paid to live in Charlotte. I was like, that's a valid point.
Yeah, we started our careers, we wanted to be in a town big enough that has sports teams, professional sports teams. And so then they became our team after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, if you're going to come down here cheering for some Pittsburgh or something, they're the worst.
That doesn't apply to college sports, though.
No, I'm talking about professional, where the city supports the. But then again, with professional sports now, I don't really care much about it either way. But do your thing. If you're from New York, you probably you've already messed up whatever part of town you live in anyway with the way you vote. So who cares? Yeah. Just a little something to think about when you're out there. Don't be rude to the other people.
Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G. Thanks for watching Ace TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back.
Hey, if you missed TJ and Jody's house this week, you missed something great. Y'all know what me and Jody does. We burn it down. We burn it down. I'll tell you what, I say next week we start with a theme on the drinks. So next week's gonna be Long Island iced tea theme. When we meet up in here, it's gonna be Long Island teas.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
By the way, I have a new nickname that came out of being at the Mighty Meeple the other day. Dungeon Daddy Ace.
Oh, God. You just ruined it forever. Knew I shouldn't have let you go over there.
I'm the dungeon master is who I am.
Ew.
What were you doing over there?
Filming a commercial.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why? What do you know?
Because Alexis was unavailable and Rob can't stand up straight.
It's basically what it was.
The time had to change. When the time changed, Alexis wasn't available to be there, and then technically Rob, it's like didn't want to put him through that.
Did you try to speak knowledgeably about the Mighty Meeple?
Here's what I did.
Yeah.
Spoke knowledgeably about the Mighty Meeple. My man Kyle was right there. He was, I had done some research. Mm-hmm. I talked to my sister who likes Magic the Gathering, and she was able to give me a couple of phrases to use. And then Kyle was able to, as we talked about different things, he was like, hey, here's it's this, this, and this. Okay, got it. And make sure I was using the proper wording, so didn't try to do too much, did a nice job.
Has anybody seen the commercial yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I'm sure you did.
Todd hasn't finished putting it together. This was just Thursday night.
Just fake it till you make it, bud.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, from heretofore, I like to be known as Dungeon Daddy Ace.
Did you tell them that's your new name over there?
It's in one of the commercials.
Oh,
you use
great.
it in the commercial.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There we go.
I'm sure they'll love that.
Knew we'd eventually get there.
Yeah, well.
I'm sure they're going to love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made Kyle laugh when I was there.
Kyle laughs at everything.
Well,
wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So, wow, that's amazing. Hilarious.
He's
No,
like,
I can't
"Whoa,
wait to see
funny."
this.
yeah, look forward to sharing that with everybody. So we filmed a couple of things. I don't know what's going to make the final cut.
Hopefully that doesn't.
Yeah, I've seen. Well, Alexis and Rob did the first commercial. That was good. They
Yeah.
did a good job with that.
Yeah, we done a few of them. It was fun.
Huh. Are you going to go play some of these games now that you've been over there and learned about it?
I thought I might roll up Saturday and see what's going on.
Really?
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
like
This
fun.
is eye-opening, isn't it?
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel. TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
All right, what do you see in life that you think is a cry for help? Like if a person can't leave the house without having a hot pocket stay hot in their actual cargo shorts with an insulated pocket, some would say that's a cry for help. Megan sent this, and well, she didn't say not to say her name, but she said when a patient comes in her office with their pet dressed head to toe in clothes and wrapped in a baby swaddle, then patting it like a baby while they sit and wait, that's a cry for help. I would have to agree. I think people who dress their pets in clothing on a regular basis, that's a cry for help in general.
I would agree with that.
Not even having all of the rest of this.
I totally agree.
Like if you do it every now and then for a cute picture or some kind of special occasion, okay, it's silly, but it's it's your thing. But if you're every day picking out a different outfit for your pet and leaving the house and making sure that everybody sees how fashion forward your pet is, and yeah. Chris says, cry for help. Women who tell everyone how they are a bad bee.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, Chris coming in with the hot take today.
Like if you got to go around telling everybody I'm a bad bee, then maybe that's a cry for help.
That's funny.
Because people should know.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm like, if you are, then you don't need to tell people.
But you tell us all the time.
I don't tell y'all. You guys just see it.
Okay.
We just know.
You just know.
That's interesting. Okay.
And this is a lady, but she doesn't want us to say her name. She said, when women have to tell everyone when they're a boss.
They do that.
Yeah, we've had that discussion before, like
Yeah.
boss woman, boss babe, boss bee, that kind of thing. Do you think that's a cry for help? Or a boss bad bee?
Yeah, that's a double
You gotta
whammy.
say I'm a boss bad
That's a double
bee.
cry. You're a double cry for help then.
Yeah, what's the help they want? They just want what is like, it's a cry for help. But
Like you need help because you're so insecure.
it's an insecurity.
Yeah. You're so insecure, or you're narcissistic a little bit, I guess. If that's possible, to be a little narcissistic. But, and people misuse the term sociopath all the time. People think that it just means you're a killer, but it doesn't. I mean, there's sociopathic people all over the place that don't kill people. They're just, regular people. But I don't think somebody who puts boss bee or calls themselves a boss bee is a sociopath. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But if that's the cry for help, it would be because you think that person's insecure. Yeah, which I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying,
You're not saying
I'm not
a lot.
saying anything.
Right.
I'm not saying anything
Tell me something.
because I'm a bad bee myself, so I kind of take offense to that.
You're just the vessel.
Yeah, and I guess they would put that in the same category with someone who constantly has to tell others that they don't need anybody for anything. I'm independent. I don't need anybody for anything. I don't need this. I don't need that.
Yeah.
Where that, if you're having to tell people that, then you're kind of looking at yourself the wrong way. If you think that you have to keep telling people that, they probably already know you're an independent person and that you aren't going around, asking for help from people and that sort of thing. Alexis.
I feel like all of this has been directed at me.
It has. Not all of it.
So I'm just ignoring y'all.
No, it has. Not at all.
He can't control what people send in.
But
I don't hear you seriously referring to yourself as a bad bee. I hear you joke about that.
Yeah, I joke
But
about
yeah, I know. None of that was directed at you.
Okay.
Except now, a cry for help is paranoia.
Well, do you blame me?
Yes. Yeah, dude.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, so one member of the show had a traumatic day yesterday. And I'll just go ahead and say it was I who had a traumatic day yesterday, and I have another one today. So 2 days in a row of trauma. I'll tell you what it is coming up next.
Ace and TJ. Ace and TJ. Want to see your business on Ace TJ TV? Contact us now at acetj@acetj.com. The show will be right back.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
If you have a business and you want to take your advertisements to the next level, then you need to be using Ace TJ Media. You want the most creative content for digital, video, and audio? It's all at Ace TJ Media. Go to acetjmedia.com.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
By the way, I have a new nickname that came out of being at the Mighty Meeple the other day. Dungeon Daddy Ace.
Oh, God. We just ruined it forever. Knew I shouldn't have let you go over there.
I'm the dungeon master is who I am.
Ew.
What were you doing over there?
Filming a commercial.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why? What do you know?
Because Alexis was unavailable and Rob can't stand up straight.
Okay.
It's basically what it was.
The time had to change. When the time changed, Alexis wasn't available to be there, and then technically Rob, it's like, didn't want to put him through that.
Did you try to speak knowledgeably about the Mighty Meeple?
Here's what I did.
Yeah.
Spoke knowledgeably about the Mighty Meeple. My man Kyle was right there. He was, I had done some research.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to my sister who likes Magic the Gathering, and she was able to give me a couple of phrases to use. And then Kyle was able to, as we talked about different things, he was like, hey, here's it's this, this, and this. Okay, got it. And make sure I was using the proper wording, so didn't try to do too much, did a nice job.
Has anybody seen the commercial yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I'm sure you did.
Todd hasn't finished putting it together. This was just Thursday night.
Just fake it till you make it, bud.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, from heretofore, I like to be known as Dungeon Daddy Ace.
Did you tell them that's your new name over there?
It's in one of the commercials.
Oh,
you use
great.
it in the commercial.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There we go.
I'm sure they'll love that.
Knew we'd eventually get there.
Yeah, well.
I'm sure they're going to love it.
Yeah. I made Kyle laugh when I was there.
Kyle laughs at everything.
Well,
wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wow, that's amazing. Hilarious.
He's
No,
like,
I can't
"Whoa,
wait to see
funny."
this.
yeah, look forward to sharing that with everybody. So we filmed a couple of things. I don't know what's going to make the final cut.
Hopefully that doesn't.
Yeah, I've seen. Well, Alexis and Rob did the first commercial. That was good. They did a good job with that.
Yeah, we done a few of them. It was fun.
Huh. Are you going to go play some of these games now that you've been over there and learned about it?
I thought I might roll up Saturday and see what's going on.
Really?
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
like fun.
This is eye-opening, isn't it?
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
Okay, so but you hear that expression all the time. If these walls could talk, well, what if they could?
Let me tell you,
Whoa.
my walls are having a good time. They're lit.
Yeah, they are lit. Lit walls.
What would your walls say if they could talk?
Ace's walls would say, "Fix me."
Ouch.
They're all in pretty good shape. Thank you.
Ouch. Stop throwing phones at me.
What did I do to you?
Ouch is pretty good. Ouch.
That is good. I'll give y'all credit.
That was pretty funny.
Appreciate it.
Probably ouch.
You put a couple holes in walls, the next thing you know, that's your reputation, I guess.
I don't need a stapler.
But seriously.
You know them walls tense up.
He's having a bad day. I hope he goes to
It's beautiful outside.
Why don't you go take a walk? Oh, man.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Okay, hey, so glad to be here today. Y'all have no idea how much being here today means after what I went through yesterday. This is TJ, and I know my absence was greatly felt yesterday on the show by the entire country, nay, the world. I had surgery yesterday, and I got to be honest. As brave as I am, yesterday was. I mean, I was a little on edge. Even as brave as I am to have, that major surgery done. I had a colonoscopy, and then whatever they call it, where they look down your throat and check your esophagus and all of that.
Double major surgery.
My entire insides were photographed yesterday, and the doctor did say that my internals are the most photogenic he's ever seen. Not surprising. Although my colon hates to be on video just as much as I do. He said that the colon griped the entire time about having to do video.
Yeah.
Just like
your colon's camera shy.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't get the right angle on it. And colon said it looked fat at that angle. And
it's like up until
it was crazy.
Thought your colon was empty. Still thought it looked fat.
Yeah, that's the thing. And today, on the heels of that, I'm having oral surgery.
Oh, what's today?
I have to have that oral surgery where they go in with those sharp instruments and scrape on your teeth and stick, to your gums and.
You're getting a cleaning.
Well, that's what laymen call it.
I can't hear the most.
But it's oral. It's an oral procedure, yes.
It's a procedure, Alexis.
Yes.
And you guys say I'm dramatic.
But I mean, it takes it takes a fighter, actually, to have a colonoscopy one day and an oral surgery the next. I mean, I don't brag on myself a lot, but there are times when I do feel like people should recognize that I'm pretty much superhuman.
That's TJ.
Yeah.
Pretty much superhuman.
Matter of fact, that's my new name, TJ Superhuman. And I'm a little nervous about today, a little anxious.
And this is
because I just came off of that. I had the Michael Jackson propofol yesterday for my surgery I had.
Did you fall through it?
Yeah.
And let's don't get this confused. This is not the same thing as when people say TJ is a superhuman.
Yeah, this is an adjective.
It's more about his deeds.
Yeah.
Who he is. This is physically
This is his biology.
Right.
He's a superhuman.
So he is a superhuman who is superhuman.
Yeah, superhuman as an adjective is what I'm speaking about now. Yeah. I'm speaking on that.
Speak on.
Well, do something superhuman right now.
I'm doing it after the show. I'm going to get oral surgery.
I think what he's saying is being here today after what he went through yesterday is superhuman.
And I'm not having any anesthesia today. Under this oral surgery I'm having, I'm not doing any anesthesia.
Wow. Aren't you just a brave?
So that's how tough I am.
I see. I hope to be like that one day.
So, I'm not the type of person to ask for prayers. Because I don't like to burden others. That's a part of being superhuman. You don't want to burden other people. But just, if you could think a good thought. And today would be probably one of those days where people don't wish they were me.
Yeah.
Yesterday and today are the 2 days that people wish they don't wish that they were me, Every other day that's on Santa's, biggest list. People, what Christmas wish? Bring me to be like TJ. Yeah. So, just thought I would catch everybody up, let you know what's going on personally and professionally.
If you're so inclined to send donations, I'll be handling those personally and professionally, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Send them in the form of good vibes.
Right.
Is that good, Alexis?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
A new world record was just broken, and only one show member might care about it. That is Alexis. Details now trending, coming up next.
Now you can hear and see the show anytime. Just click acetj.com or acetj.tv. How you want, when you want. This is the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today is a monumental day in history because something happened 67 years ago today that changed my world, your world, the entire world for the better. Shows true guts, true spirit. I'll give you the details next.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB. Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 67 years ago today, December 1st, 1955. The late, great Rosa Parks broke the law by refusing to give up her seat on a bus to a white man in Montgomery, Alabama. She was arrested, causing a year-long bus boycott by African Americans and setting off the American Civil Rights Movement, thus changing the way we live today for the better. That's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on more show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Let's go boom. So here we go. You got to get some new furniture. You got people coming that are going to be staying at your house for the holidays. You want to save money. You want the great service. You want the great people. That's Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Make sure you get them. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture with the most comfortable mattresses, the most comfortable furniture that my wife and I have ever had in our living room. Beautiful as well. Oh, yes. The furniture is beautiful in our living room, as is my wife. Beautiful on the furniture in the living room. 24 hours a day, she's on that furniture in the living room, doing nothing. I'm kidding. Kidding, of course. So you can go to their website and check out all the stuff they have, and then when you get in touch with them, you're going to realize that they're great to work with, and they have wonderful delivery service, and their delivery people are great. Love them. acetj.com/mattress is where you need to go. acetj.com/mattress. Bedroom furniture, living room furniture, mattresses, box springs, it's all there at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Y'all know we hit the month of December, and I love the end of the year wrap up stuff, the end of the year lists. And
Oh, yes, he does, ladies and gentlemen.
I love it. So Spotify put out their 2022 Wrapped. Yesterday, everything came out, and you probably saw everybody posted about it and all, and you've heard about it already. You've seen yours probably. Most streamed artists in the world, Drake. Number 2, Taylor Swift. Number 3, Bad Bunny. Most streamed song for the year, As It Was by Harry Styles. Most streamed album, Un Verano Sin Ti from Bad Bunny. Most popular podcast, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan also number 1 globally. Call Her Daddy was 2, Crime Junkie was 3. Very different from mine. My Spotify, because I don't use Spotify a lot. I use Spotify. I use Apple Music more than I use Spotify. I don't know why. It's just, I guess, what I was using first. My number 1 played, and there's a theme to mine that's kind of weird. Coldplay is the number 1 artist on my Spotify. That's true.
I like Coldplay.
Coldplay, Warren Zevon.
Warren Zevon?
Train and the Beatles. I'll tell you why, though. They're all on the same playlist that Amanda put together. It's all for Peyton, for my daughter. So it's all the same playlist. That's really all that I ever listened to on Spotify.
I like Carmelita.
Yeah, that and Rogan was what I listened to on Spotify the most.
Crime Junkies is awesome.
Yeah, that's the third biggest podcast in the world. So the top 3 podcasts in the country are Rogan, Call Her Daddy, Crime Junkie.
Ace TJ 5G. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today is a monumental day in history because something happened 67 years ago today that changed my world, your world, the entire world for the better. shows true guts, true spirit. Give you the details next.
This is Ace TJ TV. The Ace and TJ Show will be right back.
Hey, it's Ace, and if you're into games, TCGs like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering, I am standing in your little piece of heaven. It's the Mighty Meeple in Concord. This is Dual Lands from the Unlimited set. Cards from every Magic set for the past 30 years. It's all right here. Commander decks, all of them for the past 20 years. And when it comes to the biggest game in the world, Pokemon, they've got everything from base set to the most recent games. As you can see, there's always something happening at the Meeple. If you're looking to power up your games, check them out. The Mighty Meeple, acetj.com/games.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple team, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Well, so glad. I'm glad to be back with all of y'all today. I missed y'all so much yesterday when I was having cameras put in both ends of myself.
All right.
And that's how you know you're an influencer, when cameras go in both ends.
Spit roast.
Let's see what's trending.
Now trending on the Ace and TJ Show.
Glad to have you back, TJ. You know, TJ was gone yesterday. Ace was gone on Tuesday, right? For Breaking and Entering.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So if there's one thing you can count on the Ace and TJ Show, it's me. Neither of those bums take it off all the time for whatever suits them, you know? So there's a new world record that has been broken. I'll share that in just a second. I think Alexis will be the target audience for this story. She might be very impressed by this. But if you missed it, Elon Musk and Apple are trending this morning for a variety of reasons. Apple is trending because of some of the new updates to the iPhone in China. They've disabled the AirDrop feature, which critics say has disabled protesters from talking to each other about the things that are going on in China. If you've seen any of the videos that are going on in China, a little scary right now. They got people breaking into other, this COVID security force breaking into people's houses, beating them up with sticks and stuff. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
It's pretty scary.
They actually are essentially welding doors shut to houses.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
they're welding their doors shut to make sure they don't go outside.
Yeah, people have died in fires because they can't get out of the houses because their doors have been nailed shut, children included.
Yeah.
So it's not fun.
There are a lot of people in the U.S. that would have gone for that.
Yeah,
if they were unchecked by freedom,
I'm
by
sure.
our Constitution.
Yeah. I didn't mention this yesterday, but I wanted to get you guys' reaction. Did anybody see the trailer for that 90s show? It's the sequel series to that 70s show.
Yes, it looks great.
It looks horrible.
I like it. I love Red and Kitty, so I'm okay. I mean,
it's none of the. It's like Ash. You were expecting to see like what all the characters from that 70s show would look like as adults and parents now, but they're not featured anywhere in the trailer. It's all their woke kids. It's weird, and it's like that did not look good, did it?
Do you remember?
I'm very interested.
I think
Really?
that 70s show is really good. Like I
It's funny.
really like that 70s show. But then they did that 80s show, and it was so forced. It was terrible. And the thing about that 70s show was it was pretty casual with the 70s stuff. It was just kind of there. You know what I mean? I think you're going to run into the same problem with that 90s show or whatever. It's going to be so they're going to try too hard to get stuff in.
Yeah, it feels pretty forced.
Right, and that 70s show was not woke.
No.
Yeah.
But this one will be.
Yeah.
It's the only reason they redo things or update things in show business is to make it woke.
So that's on Netflix on January 19th. You're going to have to wait a little bit for that. And then, Alexis, I think you might be interested in this. they just set a world record for the world's largest pupusa, 18 feet in diameter.
18 feet?
500 pounds of corn flour. A monster pupusa. Now, obviously, if you don't know Alexis's family, her heritage, how do I say that without being offensive?
Yeah, no, I think that's fine.
Your heritage is El Salvadorian?
Yeah, my family's from El Salvador.
And the pupusa is
It's the national dish of El Salvador.
Yeah. A lady named Dawn sent us a picture of it on our Facebook page and linked us to it in our Facebook DMs, and it's wild.
I could like lay in that and roll myself around on it.
Absolutely.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But it's got to have the right kind of filling in
It
it,
better,
right?
yeah. Is it just cheese, or is it pork and cheese?
That's a good question. I didn't see the filling. Let me see.
If it's
They use
only pork,
chicken, refried beans, squash, and a ton of melted cheese.
Why would you put squash in that?
My mom puts squash in it sometimes. Mhm.
It's part of their culture, Ace. How
Yeah.
dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to say something else?
I don't like it. Why would you ruin it with? I mean, you got some great ingredients there. What is it? Pork, chicken, cheese,
refried beans, and cheese and squash.
Yeah, it's
everything's
squash.
phenomenal. Just leave the squash out.
And Alexis wouldn't want the beans.
I don't want the beans.
Only Mexican I've ever met that doesn't like beans.
It's terrible.
Shut up.
Oh wait, I'm trying not. Is that the right thing to say?
No.
We're not being offensive.
No.
I'm kidding, of course.
Yeah, so I don't know how they break it up and eat it.
Salvadorian.
But it does look good. 18 feet, or I think is what they say. 18 feet in diameter.
I
Delicious. Love that.
Why
Why
is
is
gonna eat it? You gotta cut
Right,
it.
that's what I was just
You
thinking.
cut it with a lawnmower.
That's gonna be impossible to eat.
Yeah, you got to cut it up in squares or
Yeah.
something like that. Why is your ex getting cold this year? You're going to tell us coming up next.
Hear the Ace and TJ show anytime at acetj.com. And now you can see the Ace and TJ show. acetj.tv. The Ace and TJ show will be back in less than 2 minutes.
Hey, it's Ace, and if you're into games, TCGs like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering, I am standing in your little piece of heaven. It's the Mighty Meeple in Concord. This is dual lands from the Unlimited set. Cards from every Magic set for the past 30 years. It's all right here. Commander decks, all of them for the past 20 years. And when it comes to the biggest game in the world, Pokemon, they've got everything from base set to the most recent games. As you can see, there's always something happening at the Meeple. If you're looking to power up your games, check them out, the Mighty Meeple, acetj.com/games.
Hey, if you missed TJ and Jody's house this week, you missed something great. Well, tell them, Jody,
Tell 'em what?
where to watch it.
Dang, Ace TJ TV.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
It's the 8 a.m. hour. Whether we're at work with you or on your bathroom counter while you're getting ready, we're just glad you could see us. Welcome back to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Man, we got so much going on with this company that we're running here, this Ace and TJ World Headquarters. We now have Ace TJ Media. If you have a business and you want to advertise it, whether it's digital, audio, or video, we can create something great for you to make your business stand out in the advertising world. It's Ace TJ Media, we call it. Go to acetjmedia.com to find out more.
So next week, my father's birthday is going down, and it's going to be a big one because my oldest brother who lives in Atlanta is coming up with his family. My other brother's going to be around, and we're going to do something special for my dad, which we're all really looking forward to.
Oh,
and he's not a big birthday guy.
Does he know something special is happening?
Yeah, he knows everybody's coming into town to celebrate his birthday.
But he doesn't know what exactly.
Doesn't know what exactly. So I'm talking to my oldest brother the other day, and he said, we were talking about my dad's birthday, and he said, now that I got you on the phone, I want to ask you, my oldest brother's way back into the church, the Catholic Church. We were raised Catholic, and he's now like a super Catholic. And he kind of, much like TJ, grasps onto things for a while and gets very into it, and then he totally ditches it. But this one's a little different because it's about a church. But he wants to do this sort of Catholic cleanse, essentially. And he said, I want to know if you want to do it with me. I said, well, what do we have to do? And he goes, I mean, we're going to get on the phone together. We're going to do the entire rosary every day, which is, it's a lot. You can't use your computer for an entire month unless it's related to work. No video games, no television, no soda, no tea, only water, black coffee, no sweets, like no extra sugar. What else? Exercise vigorously for 30 minutes a day.
No vape.
More praying. I can't imagine that the vaping is going to be allowed. Based on everything. I didn't ask.
That's what I said, like your vape.
I didn't ask, but I can't imagine that's going to be allowed.
Based on the other
alcohol.
things.
Yeah.
And then praying throughout the day, and then including doing an entire rosary with my brother. So I said, I'll get back to you by the end of the week. So I haven't fully decided, but I'm leaning one way. I'm not going to tell you which way, but I think you can guess.
That's like a spiritual, religious 75 hard.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it really is. That's real good.
Yeah, but it's somehow less fun. It seems like.
Why do they allow black coffee?
I don't know.
Yeah, that has
You
drugs
can't have
in
sugar, but you can have caffeine.
Yeah, you can have black coffee, and there was one other thing, maybe juice or something like that. But
Which is a lot of sugar.
Mostly water.
Oh, okay. So it allows you to have relationships with the Jewish people?
I hope so.
Oh, juice. You said juice.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Ace TJ 5G. Want to see your business on Ace TJ TV? Contact us now at acetj@acetj.com. The show will be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
The most romantic husband for the past little while, with everything that's been kind of going on in my life, with all the craziness of moving 2 houses and office and blah, blah, blah. So I tried to be a little more romantic, and I invited my wife on a date Friday night by making a card. Has my picture on the front, and it says, you're invited. And when you open it up, it's got a little thing on the inside inviting her to this date to a winery on Friday that I thought she might enjoy. That would be kind of fun that we've been to before. Why are you laughing, TJ?
Why are you laughing? Hey, this rock. Ace, I think that's really sweet.
Thank you, Alexis.
Whoa.
I think it's funny that you put a picture of yourself on the invitation, though.
It's like, I'm inviting you. What should I put on the front?
I don't know.
Picture of her? She gonna look at a picture of her? So anyway, here's the rest of my story, though. So,
oh my God.
I have more to the story. I'm just gonna go through the rest of the story. So she posted it on her Snapchat, and I just posted like, "Hey, baby, you don't have to share everything with everybody." And I was just kind of joking, trying to give her a hard time. And then she messaged me a couple minutes ago and said, "I thought it was great. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you didn't want me to post it. I deleted it." I was like, oh. And then I felt bad.
Yeah, you screwed up.
It's fine. I was just kind of playing with you. You can post it. I'm sorry.
She's not gonna repost it now.
The picture on the front of it, you wearing a shirt or no?
Well, it's just from here. I didn't have a shirt on, but it's from here.
Right.
You're invited to the picnic. pack a basket. We're going on a picnic. There's a woman who's been blocked by her family because she wants to become the next human Barbie. This is what she looked like before. She moved out when she was 18.
Yeah.
This is the before. This is the after. Let's get this picture up.
Yeah, she looks way better now.
Oh, quite a shocking change, wouldn't you say? From this
way better
to this. She's had 3 breast augmentations, lip fillers, Botox, put in extensions, and full face of makeup, and she looks like a totally different person. Maybe a nose job as well.
Yeah.
Spent $50,000 on procedures. Do you think this is sad, Ace? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's sad.
It's money well spent, I say.
No, it
Is that
is
right?
not.
Mm-hmm. Anytime you got these people who do so much plastic surgery to look like Barbie or Ken or anything, I always think they look great.
Yeah. She says her family won't even talk to her now.
Well, that's crazy.
Isn't it?
Well, because they're jealous, they must all be ugly.
They can't do it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Ugly and poor.
They're unwilling to make the commitment to beauty that she has made, according to TJ.
You look ugly and poor.
I mean, she is a stunner. There's no doubt about that.
Does she still have the bandages on her from her nose job, or she just got like a breathe right on or something?
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, is something wrong with her nose?
Yeah,
maybe a little tape
wrong with her nose.
Maybe a little tape on there.
Tape on it.
But that doesn't look a
God, her
thing
lips
like
are-
Barbie. I don't know why they would say she's trying to look like Barbie. That looks nothing like
Looks
Barbie.
like a bad
maybe
porn star.
you know. Yeah, I was going to say maybe Barbie in the adult world.
Tough crap.
You know, Barbie doll.
Terrible. I feel bad for her.
You do?
Yeah.
Because she wasn't happy with the way she looked?
Yeah. And rather than just.
But what if she's happy now?
But rather than just, I don't know, rather than just, like work on yourself a little bit or whatever, she went to this deep extreme and to spend tens of thousands of dollars, and it's a clown show.
Alexa says it doesn't matter as long as she's happy. She's not hurting anybody. She's happy.
I mean, it's the truth. If she's,
I mean, okay, if she's
cool.
happy, that's fine. I just,
Whatever.
I wish she could have found happiness in a more natural way.
So, Alexis, you don't think she's better now?
I personally like how she looked before, but better. But if she's happy, whatever.
Okay.
She said she didn't feel like herself before, but now she does feel like herself.
Oh, well, okay. I don't know. I don't understand it, but.
I mean, whatever floats her boat.
Yeah.
It's going to be those hoots.
I know.
Yeah, that's what's going to float her boat.
They're going to keep her floated.
We've answered whatever floats her boat.
Yeah, those two.
Yep.
Those two buoys.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel. Ace and TJ show is now your favorite radio and TV show in the morning. Stream us anywhere on our YouTube channel at Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ show.
Something very, very big going on with the Ace and TJ show. My cooking show, Fend for Yourselves, has a big sponsor now. It's Omaha Steaks. Now, look, you need omahasteaks.com with the keyword TJ, the promo code TJ at omahasteaks.com, because you can get a great deal. Now, you know the Omaha Steaks holiday packs are so great when they've got the different cuts of steak. And we're talking about the top-of-the-line steak, juicy burgers and chicken and gourmet hot dogs, even desserts. We got all of that. And, excuse me, when you order at omahasteaks.com with the promo code TJ, then you can get $30 off of your entire order. Now, there's a minimum order may be required, but we're talking about these great surprises that someone gets whenever you send them one of the Omaha Steak packs for the holidays. Whether you're giving it to yourself or sending it to somebody else, if it's perfect for somebody, if you're trying to figure out the thing to get them and they're hard to buy for, omahasteaks.com, promo code TJ. omahasteaks.com, promo code TJ. Use it, love it, love it, love it.
It's awesome stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
It is the most wonderful time of the year, but not for everybody. A lot of people find the holidays very stressful. Ace is one of those people.
Yep.
But they surveyed 2,000 Americans and asked about how they spend their time during the holiday. 52% said they just don't have enough time to do all the things they want to do on Christmas. You go, well, it's a whole month. You got a whole month to decide what you want to do. They need more time. I really can't put my finger on what exactly they didn't have time for. I mean, you go get a tree, let's say. You maybe take Christmas card photos.
I think a lot of times, though, Riggins, it's not necessarily, it's things they want to go do. Like, you think to yourself with all the great stuff in your area, oh, I would like to go see this.
Yeah.
And you realize, well, I don't have time to get to all the things that I want to go see because you've got work and you have to get a tree and you have to shop and you have family functions. So you think they say they can't get to all the things they want to do because they would like to do 10 different things, Christmas-related things,
Yeah. Every year we would go to Christmastown, USA, which is McAdenville.
Yeah.
If you're not from around here, it's called McAdenville, and it's like a picturesque Christmas town. And we did it a lot of years, but then when I moved in with my brother, I said, we got to go back and do it, keep the tradition going. So it's I guess you're right, things like that you probably want to find time for. But, I'm not getting cold this year. I don't think anybody on the show will get cold this year. Maybe Rob, because he ruined his family's Christmas a couple years ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, he's straightened up by now.
Has he?
Yeah. Well, not literally, physically, because of his back, but
that is very true.
Are you the great Rob Defender all of a sudden?
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know. I mean, see the man falsely persecuted.
You're getting cold this year.
Yep.
Why would your ex get cold this year? Maybe he's like, $200,000 behind on child support payments, or his new girlfriend is stalking you on social media under a fake name or under a Finsta. Why would your ex get cold this year? That's the simple question at the Ace TJ show. You can be anonymous if you want to. We'll get your answers coming up.
Hold on. He's saying coal, not cold. Meaning if they've been bad and they get coal in their stocking full of coal.
Yeah.
Because somebody's going to say, because my husband don't have a coat.
Yeah, he doesn't have pants.
Yeah.
And by the way, if your answer is, just trust me, he does. Don't bother posting that.
Yeah, we're good. Mm-hmm. We don't need that.
And I only say that because, and I'm sorry, I just only say that because somebody posted that. That didn't do me any good. That does us no good.
I'm going to block them.
If you're not going to tell us why, don't bother.
Reported and blocked. We'll get your answers coming up next.
Get more Ace and TJ than ever before.
Wait a minute.
At acetj.com or acetj.tv, you can hear and see the Ace and TJ show anytime you want. More Ace and TJ is coming up. The Ace and TJ show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today is a monumental day in history because something happened 67 years ago today that changed my world, your world, the entire world for the better.
shows true guts, true spirit. Give you the details next.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB. Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 67 years ago today, December 1st, 1955. The late, great Rosa Parks broke the law by refusing to give up her seat on a bus to a white man in Montgomery, Alabama. She was arrested, causing a year-long bus boycott by African Americans and setting off the American Civil Rights Movement, thus changing the way we live today for the better. That's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. More show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Let's go, boom. Ace TJ 5G and the Ace and TJ app brought to you by Papa John's Pizza. They got those new Papa pairings. Pick two of your favorites, just $6.99 a piece, so you can get a little pizza, little wings, a little cheese sticks, a little papadilla, whatever you want to do. $6.99 a piece, and they also got the new Shakaroni pizza, extra large, extra cheese, extra pepperoni, all at papajohns.com.
Yeah, and the thing to take away from that, I believe, with the Papa John's is that they are actually telling you in their advertisements, and along with what we say too, how good their pizza is. All their products are so good. They're not having to avoid that and talk about the kinds of cars that deliver the pizza to you. Like Domino's, they're talking about, our electric cars, whatever. Like, well, what about your pizza? Papa John's like, pizza good, pizza's great. Yeah. Huge shakaroni, all of that. Yeah, talking about the cars.
Who cares about the car?
Get out of here.
Allow me to recommend. I've done that pizza wings combo thing before. I mean, I need somebody to sit there and at some point and go like, "Hey, that's it. That's enough. You've had enough. Calm down."
Yeah. They could deliver it on a scooter. I wouldn't care.
Yeah. Is it getting here?
Yeah. I don't know these people because I don't watch anything about Good Morning America.
Oh yeah.
But did y'all talk about this yesterday while I was gone? This
I just saw it this morning for the first time.
What's her name? Amy Robach.
Yeah.
And then what's the guy's TJ something?
Yeah.
TJ Holmes.
Something like that. Both good-looking people.
Yeah. They were outed evidently as having an affair, and both married, and then now I think they're just out together. Like, okay, well now we've been found out about, so now we can go public with it or whatever. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though.
They work together on Good Morning America, right?
Right.
They were they're co-hosts?
Yeah, they're co-workers. And again, proudly, I would not know what goes on Good Morning America. But I mean, you got these broadcasters working together, hooking up with each other on the sly. I mean, that makes me wonder just how true Rob and Alexis's little tiffs with each other are, or if they got a little something going on the side and they're really just having couple arguments on the radio all the time because they're mad at each other.
Why has that back never healed?
Oh, stop it right now. Stop. Let's not do this.
Come on.
I'm not accusing.
Yeah, also, you're gonna get Meredith mad at me and coming after me. Don't say such things.
Well, but then if she finds out, then y'all can be out in the open with it like these people.
There's nothing to find out.
The truth will set you free.
Stop it right
Although
now.
this Amy Robach did shut off all of her social media yesterday.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to get out of Instagram. Sorry.
Alexis would never do that. You could catch her doing anything, she wouldn't shut off her social media.
I haven't been posting.
You haven't?
I haven't posted in a long time.
Why?
Just haven't really felt like it.
Oh.
No. So people do change.
So is that not going to be part of your life anymore? Will you come back to it, or are you just taking a break from it?
Maybe I'm just taking a break from it. I don't know. I just haven't really felt like putting anything on there.
Have you not felt like you would trap some thirst? Have you been feeling down about yourself and like I wouldn't trap any thirst looking the way I do today?
Probably that. No one likes a little congested thirst trap.
Yeah, true.
Ace TJ 5G. Thanks for watching Ace TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ dailies.
She wants to remain anonymous. She said, my neighbor was given a paper by the cops several years ago that they may possibly search her property for the previous owner's daughter who went missing in the 80s. And now she's worried that the body is under her in-ground pool, which was put in about that time.
Oh, wow.
So there could be a body under the pool, and the police have informed her that, hey, we are possibly going to be investigating your property.
And maybe exhuming the body and tearing up your pool.
Can you imagine?
To tear up your pool, you got to tear out part of the backyard, and that would be...
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, what if they find a body has been under your pool the entire time?
For decades. Wouldn't that be shocking? Is that a good place to put a body?
Yeah.
It's
you put the
great. Yep.
Yeah.
So if someone ever does randomly is putting cement out one day, should be very suspicious.
That's what they did on Ozark.
Yep.
Or to dispose of a body in a construction site, where they're building high rises or something. You see that on TV all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
TJ and Alexis immediately went, yes, that's a perfect place for a body. They've been watching some true crime.
But man, you talk about just a stake through the heart. You got to tear up my pool.
I know.
During summertime.
That's what I'm saying. If they come to you and say, we're going to tear your pool, go, hang on. Can you give me 6 weeks? Like, let me get through summer.
Right.
Come back in October and tear the pool
Because
up if you
who would pay for replacing it? And
I don't know. Does your insurance cover that?
I don't know.
That would be interesting to find out. You would have no problem just getting baked in the sun, like getting bronze, knowing that there's possibly a body under it?
No, it's
not at all.
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me.
No.
Okay.
No.
You'd be like, what?
Hey.
I could put a lounge chair in a cemetery and just...
Yeah. I go take walks through cemeteries
put a tanner bed in the morgue. I don't care.
Wow.
So, no, Riggins, it wouldn't bother TJ.
The average human, and this is one of my favorite words, especially in the category of verb, one of my favorite words, the average human excretes. Doesn't that just create a reaction out of everybody? You don't even know what the next line's going to be, but just the term excretes.
Because it makes me think of the word ooze, like
ooze.
Yeah.
So the average human excretes 6,500 gallons of mucus in a lifetime.
Ew.
So you see, it wasn't nasty.
Right.
That's so gross.
6,500 gallons?
Yeah. That's what this is.
Can you imagine actually seeing that visually? Like,
What does
It
that
can't be.
What does that come as a snot? Is that?
I guess.
There's no way.
Or coughing it up or
Yeah.
whatever.
But again,
it can't
you're
be
talking
65.
about over a lifetime.
But 6,500 gallons? I mean, that can't be true.
I don't like that.
That sounds about right to me. I got boogers.
So gross.
That's so disgusting. Ew.
We had a kid in class in elementary school that always had a lot of boogers. He was just a booger kid.
Like, you're such a booger head.
But that's not the same as mucus.
Mucus is more like liquidy.
Mm-hmm.
Stringy.
I think. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like
we don't know what mucus is. I think everybody listening is an adult right now, and they know what mucus is.
Okay, so you can say excreting, but I can't say stringy.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Because what I said was a scientific way of saying it.
Oh.
You're just being gross.
Yeah.
Or painting a picture.
As usual.
You
just got to take it down a level.
Clearly, TJ, she's been checking out Vince Scully this
I
morning.
did, exactly. I'm inspired.
That's what she's learned, how to paint a picture on the radio.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Well, good. Glad you learned something before you spend your day learning how to grow fungus.
She's popping a pimple on her leg right now. That's so gross.
This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Everybody looking to lose weight. Everybody needs some help losing weight. Everybody need Calitrin. Calitrin.
That's right.
Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it uses the top of the line, the highest quality of collagen proteins to diminish fat and promote lean muscle. That's what you need. So it's not a diet drug. Nothing that's going to mess with any of your other medications that you may be taking. Scientifically proven to help you get better sleep as well. A lot of people use it for joint pain, acid reflux, all of that stuff. And the best part about it is, when you order Calitrin right now, they have the sweet deal where if you buy 1 month, you get one free. If you buy 2 months, you get 2 months free, so forth and so on, all the way up the ladder, unlimited right now, as much as you want to do that. So go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss. Get everything ready for that first of the year of attempt at losing weight that you're going to have. Order Calitrin today.
That's right. Thank you, TJ.
Links on the bio page. About 2 tablespoons of my Zippy Zap sauce.
We imitated this guy on, is it Instagram or TikTok?
I think he's on all of them.
Is he on?
His name's Pepper Belly Pete.
Pepper Belly Pete. Yeah,
He's
you got to
everywhere.
check him out. It's pretty funny.
I still don't know who that guy is. I just hear you guys.
Let's get started.
I don't
If
even
you
know who
ever
y'all talking
wanted a
about.
delicious pie that's not going to take you all day to make, you're going to really want this one. Turn up the volume. Let's get started.
It's a really good impression. We've just been imitating
my
his
God.
voice for like a week now.
I like him.
Yeah. And now it's going to pop up on your phone because we just said it. That's how it happened to me.
Yep.
Why is your ex getting cold this year? Why is your ex getting cold this year? Some of these are just stunning. Jennifer said, well, my ex is getting cold this year because I found out last week he took the house he had bought for me and has turned it into a BDSM business here in a very small southern town, 2 doors down from one of the biggest churches in our area. I feel like I should let people know that he's a narcissistic man who has the potential of being very dangerous.
What?
Cole might not be the only one. An indictment.
God might come also and talk to you personally.
Yeah.
Forget Santa Claus.
Yeah.
There's a good one here from Twitter, Riggins. The guy said, keep me anonymous, but my ex should get cold every year from now on because earlier this year she blindsided me into meeting her family after just a couple weeks of dating. Like, you walk into her place for dinner and it's like, oh, I didn't know your entire family was going to be here.
Yeah, I've heard of that happening. There was a crazy story like that one time where a young woman was working as a restaurant server and he brought his entire family into her restaurant to eat. and was like, "Hey guys, this is my girlfriend." So she had to meet his family while she was working and serving. Isn't that horrible?
That's not cool.
And I think she broke up with him because she was so
because
irritated
in this
by
guy's
that.
case, the meeting the family is the next that's another step into the relationship, and that lets the family know, hey, I'm in a full-blown relationship now. And he said after a couple of weeks, you're not ready to be walk into the house and be like, hey, there's a whole family of people in there that I got to meet now.
See, I never thought of it as being such a huge step. I'd date girls, and if there was some function at her house or whatever she wanted me to go to, I would go. Hey, it's your family.
Really?
Yeah. They never, if I wasn't there anymore, then that was fine. I didn't care.
You knew you were going to razzle dazzle them.
Well, I mean, I just like it's something to do. I guess that's the difference in a small town.
You probably already knew the parents.
Sometimes, yeah, but then other times, like when I was in college or whatever, and I didn't know their parents and whatnot, I would, if there was something, if their parents came to town to visit them while they were at school, and she wanted me to come, meet them somewhere for lunch or whatever, I would do that.
I think it depends on though how they present it. Because it sounds to me like when she surprised him by meeting the parents, it's like almost as if to say, this is the guy that I'm going to marry someday. Like it depends on how they present it. I see what you're saying though, TJ.
But if my daughter's dating a guy and I go visit at college that I don't know, and she's been dating him, if you don't, what's this guy like? And she says, well, we can meet him. I'd say, okay, cool.
Yeah, see, I don't think I would bring anybody home to meet my mom unless it was like serious.
Yeah, but your mom doesn't play.
Right, exactly.
He's going to be trying to force them into giving her things.
Yes, that's like a whole other situation.
And a Bible study.
Yeah, your mom's kind of next level. So I get the impression you don't casually meet your mom.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all.
Sounds fun.
Let's get started.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
A woman has found the love of her life, and it happened in the most unusual way. I'm going to share a shocking story coming up next.
The Ace and TJ Show is now more audio at acetj.com and more video at acetj.tv. Hear and see the show anytime, how you want, when you want. This is the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com. Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with Breaking and Entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis lenders are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv. Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
5 people, 5,000 people, 500 people, doesn't make any difference. Cabarrus Arena is the right size for you because it's a lot more than just an arena. Yes, it's a fantastic arena. Also, great meeting rooms. Also, an entirely separate venue with different size rooms to facilitate any type of meeting, event you want to have. They can do it all. CabarrusArena.com is where you find out about all the great things they have coming up and to get more details and how to contact them about your event. CabarrusArena.com.
All right, let's get started. Let's do it. There's a woman on TikTok. I want to stay in this voice for the whole story. A woman named Jackie Lee posted this video, got a bunch of millions and millions of views. She said, one time I was feeling really sick and I asked my boyfriend at the time if he could buy me some cold medicine on his way home. So after he finished work, he dropped by CVS and picked up some Dayquil for me. It was really kind of him. I appreciated that. She says she took the cough syrup, slept for a while, and she woke up, looked at her phone, and she says, he Venmo charged me $7 for the cold medicine.
Stop. Are you serious?
No way.
Oh. And then other people started chiming in. Like one woman said, my ex asked me to give him $2 for fries once. Literally so embarrassing. Another woman said, my ex Venmo charged me $2.99 for washer fluid because he was using my car and it ran out and he had to go buy more. Oh my God. Another woman said, my ex of 2 years made me Venmo him for the avocado I wanted at the grocery store as we were shopping for dinner.
Get out.
Now, I mean, these are all red flags, I would imagine, Alexis.
Yes.
Now,
all sound like my exes.
They kind of do sound like your
yeah,
exes.
they do.
But Alexis has been complaining. She's been sick for a couple of days now, and she keeps saying, I just wish, I had my mom here to take care of me. Now, if you had a boyfriend, this is sounding harsh already. I don't mean for it to be. If you had yourself a boyfriend, he could buy you cough medicine and things like that. But
yeah, but if he Venmo'd me afterwards, are you kidding me? We fighting.
Imagine that. It seems so sweet, and you take a nap thinking you're so cared for, and you feel better when you wake up, and then you realize he's charged you for the cough syrup.
And I just can't believe that guys in 2022 don't know just how much value women put into giving them something free.
Yeah, there it is.
Come on, guys. You know better than that. Women love free stuff.
He could have written his own ticket with that.
Yeah, exactly. She should have been like, oh my God, he's so sweet.
They're such little beggars and panhandlers.
Okay, stop it.
Ace TJ 5G. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show.
So there's a woman who is pregnant right now with her fiancé, but their origin story is pretty interesting. She met him on Tinder, and which isn't that uncommon now. But if you meet people and this couple has met on Tinder, they often go, when you go, "How did you meet?" and she'll kind of like shrug her shoulders and go, "Well, okay, we met on Tinder," and then kind of give you an explanation. And I always go, who cares? Like, so what? You met on Tinder. Don't be embarrassed by that. You started dating and you found love. I don't think it's embarrassing.
Tinder's thought it's just they're there to hook up. It's not as classy as Bumble or any one of the other ones, right?
Sometimes I think that leads to romance.
I've learned a lot from the Why I'm Single podcast doing it. That's
Really?
Yeah, Tinder, you're just looking to hook up.
Fair enough. Well, this might change the story a little bit then, but she fell in love with this guy while she was 25 weeks pregnant.
Oh, it was like Seal and Heidi Klum.
Was she pregnant when she met Seal?
Really?
Yeah.
With another, obviously with another husband.
And then what happened?
They were married for a long time. He's a saint. He said, I love you, and this is great. And yeah.
No way.
Mm-hmm. Because he was like, she's pregnant now, but as soon as she has that baby, she's going to go back to being Heidi Klum.
I guess.
Did
he raise that baby like it was his?
Yeah, while they were together, yeah.
Sure did.
But I mean, ain't nothing to her.
Yeah.
What's that mean? I don't know
what that means.
It's
I like that.
Country thing.
Ain't nothing to her.
Ain't nothing to her.
But
I think it's really awesome that he would do that.
Yeah, a Seal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said, just curious, did you put it in your bio or just tell him after the fact that you were, 25 months pregnant, or excuse me, 25 weeks pregnant?
Like she had an elephant?
She said it was in my bio, so he knew straight up that she was pregnant.
So he was one of those.
Okay, so that's my question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is one of those?
The guys that are into like pregnant chicks.
You think it was like a
like
a fetish?
Yeah, because
Yes.
I don't think
can't love
in my
somebody-
opinion, a guy in his right mind is not gonna go in voluntarily into a situation like that. Like she had it on her bio, so it's not like he started talking to her, really liked her, and then she was like, "Oh, by the way, I'm pregnant."
Yeah.
He didn't even know her, saw that she was pregnant, was like, "Yep, that's the one."
Because they met through they met through a dating app. It wasn't as if he met her face to face and had that moment of, wow, this person, I know she's pregnant by another guy that I hate they broke up, but wow, she's incredible.
Yeah.
It's I'm scrolling. Oh, hang on a minute. This one's pregnant. Hang on.
Yeah.
But who's still on the dating app while they're pregnant?
That is
There's
also
that.
weird. I mean, but you do not date if you're pregnant and it didn't work out with the person you're having a baby with?
No, you shouldn't, no.
No. Okay.
No, you shouldn't.
The Ace and TJ Show 5G app is sponsored by Papa John's. Order now on our app, the Papa John's app, or papajohns.com. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today is a monumental day in history because something happened 67 years ago today that changed my world, your world, the entire world for the better. Shows true guts, true spirit. Give you the details next.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB. Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 67 years ago today, December 1st, 1955. The late, great Rosa Parks broke the law by refusing to give up her seat on a bus to a white man in Montgomery, Alabama. She was arrested, causing a year-long bus boycott by African Americans and setting off the American Civil Rights Movement, thus changing the way we live today for the better. That's Today in History.
Welcome to the Share Funny podcast, now live on YouTube. This is Ace TJ TV.
Let's go.
The Ace and TJ family presents unfiltered, uncensored, and uninterrupted. Well, almost.
Let's go.
This is Share Funny from the Ace and TJ Show Plus.
Hey. Sponsored by The Closet Niche. And that is what Share Funny is, sponsored by The Closet Niche. You need organization in your life, in your home, in your workplace, whatever. Let them do it. I mean, hey, you want it done by the best. You want it done by people who can get it completed in a short amount of time, rather than 3 to 6 months, like most of these places are that do this sort of thing. The turnaround time's 2 to 3 weeks, and a lot of them, depending on the number of the projects that they got going, can be done in one day. You know. So why would you fool with somebody who's going to be more expensive? Oh, yeah, that's right, because Closet Niche has the best price guarantee. Somebody's going to be more expensive and going to take 3 to 6 months? No, you ain't going to do that. You ain't going to do that. You say, hey, I need some custom, I need custom pantry. I need my drop zones and mud room, whatever you want to call it, done. We have a mud room. And I know that if my wife walked in and there were actually mud in the mud room, she'd freak out. So I guess it's more of a drop zone than a mud room. Office stuff, you need your office organized with the different things like we're getting here in the Ace and TJ studio that you'll be able to see soon. Garages, laundry rooms. They even do beds into the walls. I mean, just really, really cool stuff. Go to acetj.com/closet. acetj.com/closet for The Closet Niche and see how cool all that stuff is.
Go look at their Facebook page. They post all the stuff. They do great stuff.
Yeah, especially someone such as I, who is not what you would call an organized person, to be able to see all that stuff. And I go, hey, even I could keep things organized in this. Nobody ever would believe me, though, that with anything I could stay organized in it.
No.
But I would.
You're right.
My desk is more organized than Alexis's.
Well, what isn't more organized than her desk?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it unorganized now just because you guys keep saying that.
We got to do something, man. Something's got to change.
The monkey cage is more organized.
It's got a little more order than your desk.
Tell the Closet Niche to make her desk smaller so she has less room.
These are all things I need.
Mm-hmm. What you gonna do with those big old ass empty water bottles?
I'm going to throw them away. I already threw one away the other day.
Oh.
One at a
Are
time.
they heavy? They too heavy?
Yeah.
You gotta get somebody to help you with it?
I have separation anxiety with things.
I mean, it's borderline like it's something going on deeper than just being messy.
Yeah.
But she talks about how clean she has to always have her apartment and all
it's
that. Do you
different.
believe that, Riggins? Nobody's ever really seen it.
I've never seen
None
it.
of us has seen it.
But it does make me wonder what's going on in there.
If it's just total chaos.
Yeah, if it is. Because I would say the same thing. If I was real messy, I'd go, oh, but I have a really clean house.
So you think it's clean as far as not having dirt and stuff.
Yeah,
that she cleans
yeah.
it, but
Yeah, I don't think it's
strewn.
dirt. I think there's probably a lot of stuff around.
Is it strewn about,
Let's
Alexis?
see. I'm gonna look at my cameras right now because I don't know what it looks like. But I've been sick, so you can't count that because I've just been laying around.
So Rob will admit that his tidiness level is down pretty low.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With things being strewn about and all. Yeah. He's not trying to fake it.
I'm not trying to fake it. Okay, so it's not
Wait,
that bad.
is your car?
My car's not looking too good right now.
Okay.
Oh,
So that's two.
Don't look at my car
But-
either.
That's the okay.
I mean, it's
but
not
we
that
know
messy.
you're messy,
That's true.
Rob. She's
Yeah, we
trying to
knew
act
that.
like she's not.
It's just it's like whatever.
What do you have?
Yeah, so the cleanliness of your
Hey,
apartment
there's a
is like
blanket.
whatever.
It's like
Whatever.
it's
Let me see.
clean.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to count the stuff on all over the floor, then yeah, I guess it is messy.
Yeah, but to me, it's not messy. It's just like whatever.
Not that messy.
I know where everything is. These are the words from hoarders. They're like,
I like
know where
that chair
everything
a
is.
lot.
Thank you, IKEA.
I just can't tell. Oh, yeah. Okay, now that I can see the tabletop, that's. Yeah, I'm trying to make it look
Okay, but
small,
I've been being lazy.
Yeah,
see it?
and you have been sick, but
I've been
can
sick.
you make it go back
And I
smaller?
just-
I made it too
Probably
big.
shouldn't be touching her phone, knowing that she's
Yeah.
that sick.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, here's some
I
stuff.
shouldn't be touching her phone.
Is your closet well organized, Alexis?
No.
Just hold up that picture they were just looking at. Let me see.
It's kind of small. I'm not sure you can be able to see it, but
Oh, I can see. From a distance, I can see.
I picked somewhere that I thought would be organized for you. Sorry. I was trying to help you.
Girl, you need to pick up all those rubbers.
What are you talking? There's no rubbers on there. Shut up. I was like, what you talking about? Oh yeah, see, here's a long view shot. I do not have rubbers out there.
yeah, it's not bad.
It's not messy.
Those blankets need to be folded.
Yeah,
That you've got scattered about, and those pillows put back in the right place.
right. That's just because I was laid out.
But only the tabletop is messy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she gets her blankets from American Girl.
They're napkins.
You're dumb.
Wall napkins.
Vanity Fair. Well, I got Vanity Fair blankets. They're paper.
Listen, I've been on the struggle bus, so I'm trying to get my life back together.
Because of being
before
how long
I
have you been sick?
I've been sick for a few days, but I went out of town, came back, had to go work a few events, and then got sick. Probably Sunday, I started feeling pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't just had the energy.
So you were sick out at Breaking and Entering Christmas the other day in the cold?
I hope not.
Merry Christmas. You all get influenza.
She was.
That's good.
I didn't mean
What was I supposed to do?
I didn't mean that. I
Gave the whole family COVID. Merry
I
Christmas.
did it. It's not COVID. Sorry. Well,
no, I just meant you were sick and having to be out there doing all that in the cold.
It was
and all
freezing in the morning.
that. Bless.
Well, listen, gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm the only one on the show not wearing a pullover hoodie today. That's kind of weird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I brought a zip-up jacket, but it has no hood.
So what is it?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not wearing a shirt under that hoodie,
It's a
Ace?
jacket.
No.
So weird to me. It's so weird to me.
I'm very comfortable. Now, like the other day when I had a hoodie on, the day we went to Breaking and Entering, I had a T-shirt underneath that hoodie because we were going to be out that day.
Yeah, that's the only time I wear a T-shirt under a hoodie is if I'm going to be outside in the cold for a long time.
Don't want to wear a jacket if it's not cold enough to wear a jacket, but you need a little something because it's kind of cold for a little while.
How do you let your nipples just rub around that
They feel
material?
so good. Look at them. They feel so soft
no,
in this
don't.
material. Look at that.
No, ew. It's just weird to
I think I'm
me.
just rubbing it right now through the
No, I
material.
don't want to
Feels so
see it. You
good.
need a barrier.
But I don't wear hoodies that are like sandpaper.
No, but after you wash them a few times, the inside it's not as soft as before.
And I have tiny nipples anyway. So. You wouldn't know.
You just gotta keep using fabric softener.
That's so weird.
But I would be sweating my ass off. But I very rarely will wear a shirt under any kind of shirt. Like I
Sounds
wear,
silly like
yeah,
that, doesn't it?
I just wear a shirt with no undershirt. Even if I'm wearing a button-up, like a dress shirt, I don't wear a T-shirt underneath.
What? That's like y'all's bras.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
If I wear a
Undershirt?
if I wear a button-up dress shirt, I don't wear a T-shirt underneath.
Really?
It. Yeah.
If it's cold, I don't even wear it.
Oh, this
under
is
there. I just put
wild.
on a heavier coat.
Yeah, I put on a heavier coat.
Yeah.
Almost every guy I've
And
known that wears like a dress shirt has a shirt underneath, like
Yeah,
a,
I
just a
like
tank top.
and I like layers. I like to wear layers, but like yesterday, what I had on I had that long sleeve. What do you call it? Henley collar shirt with another shirt over it. Love that. Very comfortable. But I never wear. Very similar to TJ. I never wear an undershirt, so to speak.
That just seems weird to me because those
a lot
dress
of white
shirts are
guys
so thin.
don't. A lot of white guys don't wear the undershirts under dress shirts.
shirts?
Yeah.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well I know white guys that wear them.
But I didn't say every white guy. And you know you're damn lie. We're the only white guys you know.
You guys are the only white guys. That
There's one white guy here that wears an undershirt.
yeah, and also I was thinking about the guys that used to manage the restaurants I work because they had to wear dress-up shirts. They always had undershirts
Well,
on.
that's because a lot of people wear them to soak up sweat. I don't need that.
Yeah.
Because I ain't sweating.
I don't like the look when a guy has a dress shirt on and it's like, but and you can see the white. He's wearing nice pants, a nice shirt, and you see the white T-shirt underneath the dress shirt. I hate that. I hate it. It ruins the whole thing.
Yeah, yours always looks much better, Ace, with the hair coming out of the top of it.
Ew. That's how Adam wears it. Adam's always showing his chest hair. Adam, our business manager.
Or as we called him earlier, our president.
Our president, Adam.
Our president.
Oh, Riggins, you said that Adam had on some cool headphones yesterday?
Yeah. So how do I sound? I was like 100 times better than whatever other piece of shit you've been using. It sounded 100 times better. But yeah, he's got some new fitness headphones. He's going to be running. He's like before the new year. Because you know where I live, after about May, you're risking a heart attack if you try to go run outside. He lives in South Carolina now, so it gets humid and stuff.
Nobody in South Carolina can run. Nobody runs in the summer because it's just they're going to die.
Not after May. So yeah, you got some new headphones to go running, and they got a built-in microphone. I say you sound 1,000 times better than you normally do. Even on some like Zoom calls, he'll be using a speakerphone in a coffee can. It sounds like I don't know what the hell.
This doesn't mean though that he's not going to be trying to conduct calls while he's running, right?
Oh, that
I'd
would be
prefer it over
horrible.
the
I bet he does.
drop top convertible, whatever he's normally doing it in.
He said he's having meetings everywhere.
Yeah.
But at least he won't have to pull up any type of Excel spreadsheet if he's running.
It's true. Well,
But maybe he
find
can
a
do
way.
it by voice.
Oh, no.
Man.
He'll find a way.
He'll go back to those, what were they called? The little things, it came around right in front of one eye. What was that called?
Google Glass.
Google Glass, yeah. He'll get that.
Yeah, I was driving yesterday or the other day, and I think Rob was in the car too, and the three of us and Mr. Todd were on. And he's like, "I'm sharing my screen with you right now." It's like, well, we're all in the car. I can't look at your spreadsheet while I'm driving. It's dangerous enough already.
He said it for 10:15 when he knew we'd be in a car.
Yeah, I can't decipher your
I completely
spreadsheet.
forgot about that meeting yesterday. It was Wednesday, huh?
I don't think that one's going on.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's probably said at 10:15 thinking, okay, if they stay until 10:15, it's not going to put them that late much later leaving than they normally do. He's probably not expecting y'all to be in the cars.
We're in the car at 10:01.
No, because at the end he goes, "I know everybody's in the car." But
Yeah, he said it.
He did. Let me still send the spreadsheet. to you back
I've
over.
never met anybody who loves a spreadsheet like him. He does. Like, it gets him excited.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Yeah, and then and yet none of us can read any of it.
Nobody can read them.
It's all coded with, I get so confused looking at them.
I stopped trying to decipher them.
Yeah, there's a brand new one that is, it's wild.
I'm just like, you guys let me know what's
I'll help y'all
important.
with it.
Okay, cool.
Just let me know.
I'll print it out for you.
I'll be your spreadsheet tutor.
Yeah, you're in a good spot, TJ.
Yeah. Wait, how so? Because of me knowing all the spreadsheets?
No, you not. Him knowing that you don't know the spreadsheets, so he doesn't even bother. It's like TJ.
No, I still get them.
Do you?
Yeah.
But he knows you don't look at them.
No, sometimes he asks me, I know it's not your thing, but I need you to look at this and then whatever. And I'll be like, okay. All right. Anything more than a pie chart, why can't we have pie charts?
Yeah,
I would love a pie chart.
I just wanted. I'd like to be able to just. Why can't you just make it like a 3-row thing? Like, do we need to do A, B, or C? Check the box. So let's go.
Adam, I can't read the spreadsheet. Can you make it a pie chart?
That's like the best idea TJ's ever had, honestly.
How much cuter is a pie chart?
Exactly. And you can put different colors.
And he's done them before. He's done the pie charts before for things.
Yeah, let's go.
What about a bar graph? Can you do that, please?
I'm fine with that.
I like a good bar graph. I do.
A Venn diagram.
I like it. How about a skin graph? Can he do one of those?
Skin graph too.
It's like, why does it have to be so complicated?
That's y'all's friend. You guys found him and picked him and told him to run your company.
Yeah.
You didn't know
Well, but
spreadsheets were
you
involved
really
at the time.
you want somebody running that part of your company who does know how to do every type of spreadsheet there is.
It's true.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, long story short, sounds a lot better. That headset
Maybe if he
microphone.
does
I
wear
don't-
those now when he's driving, he can go out in his convertible and it wouldn't sound as bad.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know what it looked like because I was just on a phone call with him, but I imagine it's a contraption on his head. His other headphones.
Yeah, they were so huge.
They're the biggest headphones.
He looked like a Martian.
Where'd you get
What did he
those?
say?
They're very expensive, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm calling you from the car. Are you in the convertible? Yeah. Well, I can tell. And he'll go, what? But the top's not down. Oh, well, then I don't know why then.
Yeah.
It sounds like it. It sounds like the top's down and you're riding underneath it.
Yeah, you know immediately
Underneath
when
the
he's
car.
in the convertible.
Yeah, he's got some kind of hybrid something another car that he comes in, and if he's staying in my house, I make him park it down the street.
Do you?
Is it a Volkswagen?
I don't know what it is, but it's I don't think it's electric, but it's liberal.
It's liberal.
Yeah, it may not be electric, but it's liberal.
Be electric, but it's
some
liberal.
kind of hybrid something or another. And
That sounds like a slogan of some sort. It's not electric, but it's still it's liberal.
say you park that at the grocery store and then get an Uber from there. Don't want my neighbors thinking that. I'll come get you.
Yeah.
No big deal.
This car runs on green beans.
Cool.
I just got a notice about an article that says, here's the headline: I was a virgin at 59. I chose a controversial way to have sex, and I couldn't be happier. I have no idea, but I need a minute to read this article to see what this is about. I go,
Hey, miss any part of Share Funny? Subscribe to the podcast on all major podcast platforms. More Share Funny coming up. You're watching the Share Funny podcast live on YouTube. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty. One of the worst things that can happen to your house is a buildup of mold and mildew in your crawl space. Let the experts at Cardinal Environmental Solutions come and inspect your crawl space and treat it so your house is safe for you and your family. Go to acetj.com/Cardinal today.
whether you are buying or selling a home, Chambers & Associates Realty team is here to help. Because this is what they do. They are experts, they are experienced, and they know what you need to get through this process easily. Again, whether you're buying or selling, call them 704-439-6232, 704-439-6232, or visit them online at lkncharlottehomes.com. That's lkncharlottehomes.com. Clancy and Thays Construction Company. If you need commercial construction, Clancy and Thays has been around forever. Built on stewardship and doing exactly what they say they're going to do. There is no one better acetj.com/CT for Clancy and Thays. acetj.com/CT. The beautiful thing about Clancy and Thays is all they do is commercial construction, and they're a proud partner of Peyton's Promise, which is very important for us as we get ready for breaking and entering Christmas season, which we'll be announcing just in a couple of weeks. So Clancy and Thays Construction Company.
Welcome back to the Share Funny podcast on Ace TJ TV. Share Funny has its own Facebook group. To join, search Share Funny and get more. Now more Share Funny from the Ace and TJ family.
Ricky, you were talking about that girl at the end of the regular old show today who was on, was she on Tinder or something, being pregnant, and they were talking about the guy that wanted to date her and all that, and he had a fetish for pregnant women because she's 25 weeks pregnant. You said that people were saying, or Alexis said that it had to be a fetish thing for him to want to date her, knowing she was 25 weeks pregnant to begin with. And how many months is that? We say 4 months, 4 something.
Yeah, 4 weeks.
Yeah, a little over 4 months. No, a little over 5 months.
No, it's over 5 months. Yeah.
See, that's why I don't.
Oh, she's already showing at that point.
Wait, how many weeks?
People should tell.
24.
People should
6 months.
Should go their pregnancy times by months like they used to.
I know.
Just when you're in conversation, it doesn't matter. You say I'm 5 months pregnant.
Yeah.
You don't have to be on the day. People don't. People aren't going to call you on it if you're like, oh, how many weeks? Just an added complication.
Same as kids when they're like, oh, he's 14 months. Just say he's a year. A little bit over a year.
Up until they get to 2, the month thing is kind of necessary because so much happens in a month with the aging of a kid. So, but yeah, like saying 18 months. He's 18 months old. But anyway, she's on a dating site, 25 weeks pregnant, 5 months pregnant, and the guy gets called out for being having a fetish for pregnant women for wanting to date her. She went on there looking for a guy with a pregnant fetish. Obviously, if that's the case, if the guy has a pregnant fetish, who else is going to date a woman who's 5 months pregnant on a dating site?
And that was on Tinder. I just did some research. There's something called pregnantdatingsite.com. Find a pregnant gal to date. Connect with single pregnant women who want to meet you right now.
Yeah, see?
But do you think that maybe she was just trying to do the right thing and be upfront and say, hey, I'm pregnant, but I'm still interested in dating?
Well, doing the right thing would be to not be on a dating site while you're 5 months pregnant.
Why?
Because it's not right.
Baby's not here.
Yeah, unless you're looking for somebody. If you've got a fetish, you're trying to act out anyway with a person who is attracted to big pregnant women. Then that's the only reason I can see why you would be on a dating site at 5 months pregnant.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
She's 5 months pregnant. She's clearly single.
Mm-hmm.
She's looking for somebody to father, and he did become the father of her next kid.
Yeah.
So, is it necessarily a bad thing? She found a father.
Yes.
It's still...
Yeah, to be on Tinder when you're 5 months pregnant, I think, yeah.
What about Match.com?
Any of them.
Any of them,
Any of them, yeah. But especially Tinder.
You just don't want anybody to have any fun.
Well,
you're 6 months pregnant. I don't know.
She can still have fun. You don't think she still wants companionship? She still wants to go out to dinner. She still is a person that wants love just because she's pregnant.
Right. But she wants those things, and there will be time to get those things, but she needs to put the fact that she's got a baby coming first before thinking about going out and partying.
Well, she's not partying. Stop it.
You said she's just out
Going out to
looking
dinner.
for fun, looking for this, looking for that.
That's a companionship.
She needs to be focused on, hey, I'm bringing a baby into the world in just a few months. The baby I don't have anybody to help me with this kid. And I need to focus on everything I can do to make sure that this baby is. I'm just saying that her fun and enjoyment should be way down the line at this point.
But that's what I'm saying. The baby's not here. So once the baby comes, it's different because her time's going to be all about taking care of this baby. But until the baby comes, she's just sitting at home.
Right.
So she should be able to go out and do stuff if people are willing to go out with her.
Yeah, she could go out and do things with her friends.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you had a friend, Alexis, who was almost 6 months pregnant and she's on dating sites going out with men all the time, you wouldn't think that was wrong? Hey. Because this is the guy she just ended up with. How many guys did she go out with as a pregnant chick, going through bad dates, hanging out at restaurants with some guy she doesn't really want to be there with? It's not working. I mean, it just doesn't seem like her priorities are in line, is all I'm saying. Well, no. Her priorities are not in line, is what I'm saying. That doesn't seem like it. It's just not.
I think there could be the possibility that the reason she's dating is because she was desperate for someone to help her with this child.
Mm-hmm.
So some could make the argument that she was putting the needs of the child first by trying to find someone to be involved in her life to help her when this child is born. Now, the guy, no way around it to me. The guy just has a fetish for pregnant women.
Okay, let's say she does find a person that she likes.
Which she did in this case and married him.
Okay, but does she know that person well enough to be entrusting her baby around him?
I would say
new baby? No, hell no.
She got 3 months to figure it out.
And 3 months is nothing. 3 months is nothing to vet somebody as to whether or not you want them involved day to day in your baby's life.
Well, it's something. It's not nothing. How long did you see Jody before you got married? A year? That's
before you engaged.
It's a quarter.
If I had kids, if I had a kid when I met Jody, we wouldn't have been getting engaged that fast or getting married that fast. Hell no. And vice versa. If she had had a kid and wanted to get married that fast and whatever, I wouldn't have done it.
That's interesting. Do you have
because they're too often mama's boyfriends come in and out of these kids' lives. And they leave them, like the kid is already there thinking, I have a broken home, and I believe it or not, regardless of what today's society says, kids like having a dad.
Yeah.
And the dad figure comes into their life. They're, oh great, we've got a family, and they got and things are normal for us, so to speak. And then all of a sudden, mama and her boyfriend break up. He's gone. Now the kid's like, again, sitting there going, well, what do I have now? Why is he gone? They don't understand. Not to mention how many things have happened to little kids. How many horrible, horrible things have happened because mama's boyfriend that she didn't vet enough is over there at the house and harms the kid. Or lets the kid do, because it's not my kid. He could play outside, and I don't have to be out there with him, and the kid gets,
My kids were teenagers, and they didn't meet Amanda for a year.
Yeah.
When my mom got married, I wasn't thinking about, oh, here he goes, he's leaving us. I was like, yes, finally. Freaking left.
Right.
And you mean when she got divorced?
Yeah.
You mean? Yeah.
And you hated having him in your life.
I did.
Yeah. That's the other aspect of it. What if you don't know the guy well enough to know how he's going to be around your kids? Your kids may hate him. He may be a shithead to your kids. It takes, especially if you're about to have a baby, there's a lot more than I think it's even different if you're about to have the baby rather than if you've already got a kid.
Well, and she's also 4 months away from having that baby. So it's not next week.
Right. That's what I was saying. She's maybe just was casually being like, I just want to have fun.
I think,
Until I have
to
a baby.
TJ's point, though, when you're pregnant or have kids, you cannot be too cautious.
Right. And there's a lot more to, if you're pregnant, you got to prepare. You got to have your mind on what's going on, what you have to get in order and all before the baby comes. And I don't know, you think that you would have time to go out and be looking to start a relationship if you're preparing for a baby to come?
No, I think she'd have time to start. I think she could do that.
I don't know.
She could go out on a date or whatever.
Yeah, you can text on the phone or have on phone calls.
Yeah, she'd have time to go out. If she wanted to go out on a Friday night or something like that, she'd be able to do that
You're
kind
like,
of stuff.
if someone gets pregnant, like that's it. You can't have any more fun. That's it. Stay home. That's how you are right now.
If you don't have a husband
Oh my
at home
God.
that's
Yeah.
going to be the father of that baby or the father of the babies at home, there to help you and be doing his part, and all you're worried about is going out and getting some D, then yes, no fun if that's the way you want to
you're
describe
ridiculous.
it. And all she wants to do is go out and get laid. Get laid and try to find a baby for this daddy for this baby that's coming in a couple of months. Tick tock. I got to find somebody to help me with this baby now. Then no, I don't believe that's right.
I just didn't know that I was in a room full of judgy Judies.
Sure you did.
Yeah, you did. You
Yeah, I forget.
You were well aware of that.
Well, I always
You call me judgy if you want. But if I don't judge, who will? That's my philosophy.
TJ. The J is for judging.
TJ stands for the judge.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. More next. You're watching the Share Funny podcast live on YouTube. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty. One of the worst things that can happen to your house is a buildup of mold and mildew in your crawl space. Let the experts at Cardinal Environmental Solutions come and inspect your crawl space and treat it so your house is safe for you and your family. Go to acetj.com/Cardinal today.
Whether you are buying or selling a home, Chambers & Associates Realty Team is here to help. Because this is what they do. They are experts, they are experienced, and they know what you need to get through this process easily. Again, whether you're buying or selling, call them 704-439-6232, 704-439-6232, or visit them online at lkncharlottehomes.com. That's lkncharlottehomes.com. Clancy & Thays Construction Company. If you need commercial construction, Clancy & Thays has been around forever. Built on stewardship and doing exactly what they say they're going to do. There is no one better. acetj.com/CT for Clancy & Thays. acetj.com/CT. The beautiful thing about Clancy & Thays is all they do is commercial construction, and they're a proud partner of Peyton's Promise, which is very important for us as we get ready for breaking and entering Christmas season, which we'll be announcing just in a couple of weeks. So Clancy & Thays Construction Company.
Welcome back to the Share Funny podcast on Ace TJ TV. This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. Let's go!
Let's get started. That's a fun thing we're doing now. Just like what we were doing stewing. He's absolutely stewing, he is.
Links in the bio page.
There's a guy that does cooking on the internets. He's got a big following. His name's Pepper Belly Pete. He's from Texas, and that's the way he talks. And so we all do an impression of him. And he does everything. If you want something to really kick up your holiday table, you're really going to want to see this. Let's get started. Put you about 2 blocks of cream cheese, then you're going to add your sour cream. Stir that up.
It's not healthy meal. I mean,
No,
it's a lot of heavy stuff going on in there.
Yeah, it looks like some good stuff, though.
Heck yeah.
And he has his own line of hot sauce and stuff, and it's called Zippy Zap. Pepper Belly Pete's Zippy Zap sauce. And he'll always put you about a tablespoon of my Zippy Zap. Links on the bio page. Wears overalls and a big cowboy hat. It's cool. Very cool. Links in the bio. Links on the bio page. So, Ace, what was that article? Was it dirty? Was it nasty?
Lady was 59, and she eventually decided that she wanted to have sex with a man, and so she.
Was she a lesbian or was she a virgin?
A virgin.
Oh, okay.
Paid a guy for dates through a website, like a, what do you call it? Not a chauffeur is what I was going to call it. Escort. So anyway, so she ended up, paying for a lot of dates with this guy, and then ended up having sex with him. And she said it was the best way to go about things because it allowed her to control everything and be honest about what she needed and desired, and to take her time into getting to know him enough to feel comfortable with him, and blah blah blah. And whatever.
But did she look like the type of person that could only have a professional that would agree to make the sex with her?
No picture attached. No photo.
You have to imagine.
Don't know.
Yeah, because it's not like she was hanging on to it for religious reasons or anything.
Yeah.
She wants to get drilled.
She's going to hire a stranger to come take her virginity at 59.
Yeah. Wow.
Don't picture her being a beaut, if you know what I'm saying.
A traditional beauty. A handsome woman, maybe.
She's a beaut.
She's cute. She looked like Forrest Whitaker. I heard that somewhere. That's got to be weird if you're the guy escort. He's like, whoa, she's a virgin?
I bet, yeah, but I bet he deals with that type of stuff. That's all they do. You think? You're getting paid to go out on dates with women who probably don't,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it's not always like they show it in the movies and all, or on TV shows where the escort is being hired by some really hot, older, rich woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably somebody just, saved up her egg money over the years. I got to get me a tryst with,
I always assume
with an escort.
I assume that women that hire escorts always have money. I'm not saying they're rich, but like they've been successful in their careers, or somehow they've been successful, and they seem to have lives where they could afford to hire an escort as opposed to guys who go out and hire hookers. And I don't know why I feel that way.
Well,
it could be movies or whatever. I don't know.
It's because you don't ever see any streetwalkers for women.
Right. That's a good point.
That's right.
You never see women out driving around.
Yeah, if you're just driving in the seedy part of town and you look over and there are the guys walking around. Come on, ladies.
What would
you
they
need a
wear?
date, ladies? Yeah.
You don't see a lady pull it over with her window rolled down, going, "You dating?"
Yeah.
That'd be that'd be hilarious.
She's
I'd want
like,
them to show off some stuff too.
She's calling up the escort service like, I want somebody who looks like a little like Bradley Cooper and Brad Pitt. And he's like, well, we got Troy. So you can either have Troy or you need to call somewhere else. That's what we got.
But yeah, I mean, you don't ever see a woman get arrested for solicitation in the seedy part of town.
Doesn't happen.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Looking for some.
It's like, how much? And then, Because when they show it on TV and all with the women streetwalkers and the men pull up, it's one price for the oral and then one price for the other. I don't see women trying to haggle that from a guy.
Yeah.
And it's mainly because most women can get the sex for free.
Right.
They want it.
That's what I'm saying.
No matter how dog ass ugly they are.
Someone's gonna do it.
They always gonna find some old boy to run it in them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but maybe that's oversimplifying it. Maybe they got the same issues that young guys have when you think like a young guy can go out and hook up with anybody.
That's not true.
I don't think that's true at all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is today in 2022.
You trying to say girls are whores now?
No, but they've been taught to live in a world where nobody judges you. There's no shame. Nobody can shame you out of anything. One of those, if it feels good, do it. Who are they to judge? That kind of stuff. So I've always said for the last 10 years or so, if you're a young guy and you're not just a complete troll, or you look like need to be living in a bell tower, and you're not getting the sex, then something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
You need some help, because it's become empowering now for women to just with the dating sites and all that, and all these like look at these podcasts and stuff that women do, and all they talk about is how they're just getting sex here and there and whatever, and they're other women and young women are like, yes, that's right, girl.
It's empowering.
Like one of those, they've been doing it forever. So yeah, you have to be a real loser if you want to have sex in 2022 if you're a guy and you can't find anybody. I mean, like you have to be like wearing a T-shirt that says chronic COVID sufferer. That's what you got in your bio.
Also, yeah.
That's what's on your bio page. Chronic COVID sufferer.
Yeah,
super spreader.
Yeah, you can. I would think as long as you keep your expectations. You may have to lower your expectations a little bit,
but not that much. I wouldn't think. If you're just talking about looks, yeah, I don't think you have to lower them that much. But I mean, that's just one observer's opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's so many avenues.
Yeah, because we've talked to the women on the show. Say he just needed a car. He's got a car. I'll give him a chance.
Bam.
I'll give him a shot.
He has a car.
He has someplace that will recline slightly.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding about that one.
He's got half a bag of dum-dums. Come and get it. It's the mating call.
Come on, ladies.
It's the mating call.
I'll be home by 10:30.
That's right.
But no, I'm exaggerating some just to aggravate, but
it's a hell of a lot easier than it used to be. I'll say that.
Right. But the other with a woman being able to find some guy somewhere has always been easy.
Yeah.
Again, lowering the expectations or whatever, but and that's because too many men will just do it. They don't care.
That's true.
Them sorry ass men.
Yeah, you guys, they don't have standards.
Right.
Yep.
And that's always bugged me about men. Because not having standards is how you end up getting ruled around and treated like crap. Yeah, but I'm getting some. Yeah, but at what price? Loser.
Yeah.
Loser.
I only said that one time.
I'm getting me some.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Good for you.
Look at you. Mm-hmm. You can go to a trophy shop and buy a trophy that says anything you want it to. Give it to yourself.
That's true.
It's funny that's meant to be shared. This is the Share Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ family. You're watching the Share Funny Podcast live on YouTube. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty. One of the worst things that can happen to your house is a buildup of mold and mildew in your crawl space. Let the experts at Cardinal Environmental Solutions come and inspect your crawl space and treat it so your house is safe for you and your family. Go to acetj.com/Cardinal today.
Whether you are buying or selling a home, Chambers & Associates Realty Team is here to help. Because this is what they do. They are experts, they are experienced, and they know what you need to get through this process easily. Again, whether you're buying or selling, call them 704-439-6232, 704-439-6232, or visit them online at lkncharlottehomes.com. That's lkncharlottehomes.com. Clancy & Thayes Construction Company. If you need commercial construction, Clancy & Thayes has been around forever. Built on stewardship and doing exactly what they say they're going to do. There is no one better. acetj.com/CT for Clancy & Thayes. acetj.com/CT. The beautiful thing about Clancy & Thayes is all they do is commercial construction, and they're a proud partner of Peyton's Promise, which is very important for us as we get ready for breaking and entering Christmas season, which we'll be announcing just in a couple of weeks. So Clancy & Thayes Construction Company.
Welcome back to the Share Funny podcast on Ace TJ TV. Share Funny is a production of the Ace and TJ family. For more, download the Ace and TJ app in your app store. Now, more of the Share Funny podcast.
Oh. Time just flies, doesn't it? It's already Thursday. It seems like yesterday was just Wednesday. Today is Thursday already. The week is almost over. For us working folk, you know, us blue collars.
That's right. Working in the mill.
Mm-hmm.
The radio mill.
But if it's Thursday, I guess that means that it's One Star Strip Club Review Day.
Right.
Hey.
And it's been a couple of weeks. We didn't have these last week, did we?
No, he said they suck.
Well, they're still not that great.
Well, last week was Thanksgiving, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're still.
He still did them, though.
Yeah, I still did them at home.
Yeah, he was thankful for them.
Nobody was
been a couple
there
of
to
weeks.
hear it, but they're okay. They're okay. But this is what we got. We will start in Council Bluffs, Iowa, at a place called Lipsticks. Tom left a one-star review. Slow-paced, depressing atmosphere, bikini bar. Variety of girls ranging from the sublime to the ridiculous. A couple of them were a little scary to look at. Typical Midwest bikini bar with just average girls at best. 1 star.
A bikini bar?
A bikini bar, yeah.
So they don't even get naked.
They don't get naked now. And I think that's a little harsh to give them 1 star if they were average girls at a bikini bar.
Yeah.
And it's in Iowa.
Right. So average in the Midwest is really good.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to go the opposite, but okay.
Then we can go to Salisbury, Massachusetts, at a place called Kittens Gentlemen's Club. Tom left a 1-star review. I'm giving this 1 star because most of the girls are either all junked out or too busy playing their phones to talk to you. I only go here now to see Bridget the Midget because it's a hilarious show.
Bridget the Midget.
So yeah, I guess that would be a problem when they're not really paying that much attention because they're on their phones all the time.
Yeah.
They're playing damn Candy Crush.
Exactly. And
waiting on their turn to dance.
Laying around. Then we can go to Joliet, Illinois, at a place called The Cellar. Do you know Joliet?
And I bet your dad does, though, and your mom. That's not far from Chicago, I don't think.
Is it?
Maybe not.
I don't really know. John left a 1-star review. All the girls here are trashy and will do extras in the club. Disgusting place, and the hot tub isn't chlorinated. There's a distinct cat pee smell everywhere. 1 star.
The old strip club with a hot tub.
Hot tub.
Yes.
No, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
If it's not chlorinated.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Yeah. Usually the complaint is there's too much chlorine and it burns your eyes when you walk in there. Yeah.
My hair.
Like your average indoor pool.
Yeah, my hair turned orange. So much chlorine in it.
Yeah, are they getting in the hot tub with the strippers, or are the strippers just doing shows in the hot tub?
I don't know.
That one in Huntsville that had the hot tub, or was it a hot tub, or was it an above ground pool in the back?
It was a hot tub.
It was a hot tub.
Yeah.
Could guys get in that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I remember you guys talking about that place. It's gross.
Yeah, I think they could get in it.
Right across the county line.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go to Knoxville, Tennessee, at a place called the Mouse's Ear. Jones left a 1-star review. The dancer I regularly see here got suspended for not maintaining a fantasy outside the club after a single man's complaint to management. Kira did not meet this man in the club, and new management has allowed a single complaint of one man who visited one time to jeopardize the well-being of a very popular dancer and my desire to ever return. Whoever's making these rules does not have the best intentions for the club, because this is unacceptable to say to a human being. Shame on this place.
What did she do wrong?
The vibe I got, he was a regular guy, went to see Kira all the time, and then apparently she made a promise to another patron, didn't fulfill it. Then the guy complained to management and said, well, she said she was going to do a private or whatever it was, and then the management fired her.
Oh.
Didn't fulfill her job or fantasy. And he's blaming the guy.
It said outside.
It did say outside the club, so I don't know why management would get involved. But all of it seems like.
Well, maybe she promised him some relations in the parking lot.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or something.
Well, my thought was maybe she promised she would come over. He could pay her directly on the side to come over to his place and dance, and management fired her because she kind of cut them out. She made him in the club and cut him out.
Maybe.
I don't know. That's weird, though.
This guy lost his favorite dancer in the process.
Yeah, and my desire to ever come back. He lost 2 things that day. Then we can go to Cleveland, Ohio, at a place called Secrets Gentlemen's Club. Rob left this one. Sorry. Hopefully not our Rob. But he said, it's sad to see the women that pass for stripper worthy in Cleveland. Rotund is the word. And this is a black stripper club, FYI.
Okay, thank you for the info.
Got it.
Does it say what his race is?
No. He's just pointing it out.
Rotund.
Yeah. Then we can go to the City of Industry, California, which is a city, at a place called Satin Topless Gentlemen's Club. Tom left a 1-star review. I came to check out this new club in COI. Big mistake. They offer alcohol, and there were a lot of thug life looking guys there. That's never a good combo. I didn't stay long. I went down the street instead. 1 star.
Thug life.
Thug life looking guys.
Yeah, thug life looking guys.
Whatever that means.
You know, he's a thug life looking guy.
Thug life.
Yeah.
Handsome.
Stupid.
Yeah, I would have said what he was. Then we can go to Kansas City, Missouri, at a place called Temptations. It was all cool until the private dance, and she squashed my cigs. But, you know, whatever. Unbelievable.
I wonder if they were in his front pocket or his shirt pocket.
Probably the front pants pocket. She's giving him a lap dance or something.
Squish my cig.
Because if they were in his shirt pocket,
Yeah, I guess maybe
she could have backed up on him and rubbing her butt on him and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, back off. You're squashing my cig. You're
squashing my cigs.
Back off.
You know how much them things are now?
Yeah.
Like, move your butt.
Yeah. Then we can go to Upland, California at a place called Tropical Lay. James left a 1-star review. I was here last week and I got a lap dance from a girl named Callie, and she was a bitch. I paid her $120 for 3 songs, and after 2 songs, she said it was 3 songs, and I was sure it was 2 songs, but not 3, and I knew it was cheap. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is all one sentence. I was sure it was 2 songs, but not 3, and I knew it was cheating, but I didn't want to argue with the stripper, and she was also asked me that she will have sex if I pay $100 more, and I said no, because she is a bitch and can do it with anyone, and you never know if she's got STDs or not. Overall, I thought I was screwed up, and I spent $120 to trash. And I don't recommend this to anyone.
Oh my
Whatever
gosh.
that means.
Heard.
That's a well-constructed sentence, my friend.
I would spend $100, but you're a bitch.
You're a bitch.
Yeah.
You're a total bitch. Then we can go to Mardi Gras in Springfield, Massachusetts. Jason left a 1-star review. Another trash heap located in the bullet hole-ridden city of Springfield. You might want to proceed with caution here, guys. You can literally smell the STDs in the air. This is a strip joint. I walked in and I saw a tuskless walrus washed up on shore as a dancer.
That's so messed up.
Literally laying there and about to fall asleep. And the 65-year-old manager, was old hag, cocked to the gills, laughing away at all of it. Save your money. 1 star.
A tuskless walrus.
Just laying there.
Just laying there like a wash.
Just laying there.
That's so messed up.
Yeah. Then we can go to South Hadley, Massachusetts, at a place called Anthony's. And a guy named Anthony left this review. What a hellhole. A trash heap is more inviting. These girls are disgusting. Don't believe their website. You won't find those girls here. Upon walking in, and it smelled like a rotten asshole and stale beer. 1 star.
A rotting asshole.
And stale beer.
Rotten. It's already been rotten.
Oh, it's already rotten.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. And then we'll wrap up in Orlando, Florida. I believe this is near the Villages, that famous retirement community, at a place called Dancers Royale. The music, it sucks. They just play shitty Latin music all day long. No one wants to hear that garbage. Play rock and dance. It's a dance club. If your entertainers aren't professional enough to dance to that, send them to the Diamond Club where they belong. A lot of the girls here are rotten, tatted from head to toe, worn out, arm and facial scabs, looking like they walked out of a trailer on a bike gang's homestead. Rough. 1 star.
Ew, facial scabs. That's gross.
That's what it said.
The Share Funny Podcast is a production of the Ace and TJ family. To get more Ace and TJ 24/7, download the Ace and TJ app. Just search for Ace and TJ in your app store. All Share Funny material copyright ATJ.
Thanks for watching the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. All material copyright ATJ Incorporated, a JT Media live production 2022.